We're doing this.
We're doing it. We are back. We're doing it.
Do you remember us?
I'm super happy to be here. What about you?
Whoa. Look at...
I don't know how you can drink that.
It won't stop coming at the
First
end.
thing in the morning. Jodi.
What? I meant
that
to pop
you,
out of the straw.
I'm sure it was. Okay. I've got coffee, so I'm good. It's all good.
Good morning, knitters, makers, crocheters.
It's 9:30-ish for us.
On an 8-degree Tuesday morning.
It is super cloudy, super gray, and I'm super happy.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a sweater.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm having hot flashes all morning.
That sucks, Jodi.
Yeah. Oh, well.
So bad.
Happy back to school.
Happy September. Happy autumn.
Georgia! We're podcasting.
She doesn't even look at you anymore when you yell at her. Gee, are you awake? Yeah. She's smiling. It's all good. Yes, Georgia has the day off work today. And so, you know what she's going to do? When I was out doing errands yesterday, I bought one of those. I was at Winners or Home Sense or whatever. And I bought one of those mason jars that are layered with cookie ingredients, you know? And it's a pumpkin oatmeal cookie mix. That's
so you just add like the
You
wet...
add eggs, pumpkin, and I think maybe a little bit of water. And it's got all the spices and baking soda and whatever. I don't know. It just looked cute. They had a giant autumn display.
Those sound great.
Yeah, so I think we're going to... Hello, Wazzy.
Hello, puppy dog.
So I think that's Georgia's job today. It's a really tough job.
Isn't it funny?
Bake some cookies.
I will be coming by later for some warm cookies.
Right?
So your dogs were at Mom and Dad's while you were away for 2 weeks, and they were tearing up and down the stairs. Ellie still won't come down your stairs.
I don't know why she won't come down our stairs. She used to be afraid to go down all stairs. She's literally never walked down the stairs.
Yeah.
She walks down the 3 to get to the landing and goes outside, but she's never come down. Ozzy comes down here sporadically once in a while. Anyway, that's not very exciting. What's going on?
Maddie's
it's
back in
autumn.
school.
August is gone.
It's bittersweet for me going back to school.
It's tough for the first couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maddie was super excited. Thankfully she loves school. I loved being home with them.
Yeah.
I don't have littles. It was different when I had little ones. It was like I
always hated back to school.
Oh, not me so much.
No. I hated the first week because I loved the lack of routine. Like, what do you want to do today? And we can get up whenever we want to get up and go to bed whenever we want to go to bed. And then everybody's miserable when you have to get up first thing in the morning and go to all these schedules and then you're running. Anyway, I was usually really cranky or sad to see them go back the first week.
The worst for me is the lunches.
Yeah. You're so nice. At that age, my kids were making their own lunch.
I know. I do make their own lunch every morning. Her own lunch every morning.
Yeah. That's nice.
And then it'll stop in grade 10.
When she moves out, I will stop making her lunch.
Yes. But you know, Maddie got a job, a job.
The job, good girl.
She's a cashier.
Bring home
She's
the bacon.
loving it.
Good
It
for
was
her.
really weird because last night Shane and I had from 4:30 to 9.
By yourself?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But it's new, so it feels really weird,
yes.
right? Yeah, that empty sort of nester thing for a few hours. It was crazy.
That is crazy.
How are you? How was your trip?
I was good. We had an awesome family vacation. It's a long time. They're a long time between one another. We don't do family trips very often, and this one was really awesome. It was. My husband said, "What do you want for your birthday?" And I said, "Can we just book a fun family holiday?" And so we did, and it was great.
Yeah, it
was
nice
very
to get
special.
away.
They won't happen very often, but we were on a beach, and I melted for about 2 weeks, but it was great. It was great.
I think we're lucky because a lot of people have children that really don't want a vacation with them as they age.
Well, that's not in our house what's
Right?
going on. Yeah. No, I do feel lucky for sure. That they want to come, that you're not forcing them to come on a family holiday. They both loved it. And we had Jackson's girlfriend came with us, which was amazing. So we were 5.
They're not married. I hope they didn't stay in the same room.
There were bunk beds.
There was a divider.
They're 24. Actually, her birthday was while we were gone.
I know.
So it was really, she was like, "Oh, we don't have to do anything special." But of course I love birthdays, and we had a little birthday brunch. We did waffles, like tropical waffles with mango and pineapple and coconut syrup. Stop the presses.
Why didn't you bring that home?
I should have. I actually meant to, and I feel like I'm going to go on Amazon and see if I can get it. It was.
Of course you can.
If you're a coconut person, but maybe even at our T&T market, they would have something like that. Ridiculous. Best waffles I've ever had.
No.
Yes. Well, I like the flavors of the mango and the
I love
whipped
that
cream
tropical.
and then coconut. It was good. And then we went out for sushi for dinner that night. We only went out a couple nights. We grilled, we rented a condo, and we cooked every night.
Yeah.
So basically we just bought a ton of groceries while we were away. It was really fun. We snorkeled.
Did you see fish really up close?
Yes, sea urchins and fish. Nothing scary, thank God, because I'm such a chicken. There's an opportunity where you can go say at night.
No. Right off the bat, no.
Pass! No, these manta rays, which are quite large.
Okay, Steve Irwin was killed by one of those.
No, he was killed by a stingray. Which apparently, to me, this is the same thing. It is not the same thing.
Okay, good.
But they turn on the lights. These boats will turn on lights in sort of this circle, which attracts plankton. And
great whites.
No. Your legs, my big fat legs attract the great whites. Speaking of someone that doesn't come down, Ellie. So anyway, these mantas will come in and eat the plankton. So you can go. It's not even really expensive, I don't think. You can go on these little... They take you up for a quick sail, and when the sun sets, it's dark, and this plankton...
I'm surprised Jackson didn't do that.
Well, we all thought it sounded great, but none of us really bit the bullet and did it. Because I think ultimately we're all super chicken.
Yeah.
Super chicken.
Yeah.
We went daytime snorkeling. That's our speed.
Totally.
Yeah.
In 3 feet of water. Hello, Miss Ellie. So summer's over, but September is my favorite month.
Totally.
And October if it's mild, right?
I hope we get lots of like mid-temperature sunny days with changing leaves. It has always been my favorite season.
I know, and everything's. I mean, there's nothing I don't love about the fall pumpkin spice latte.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And knitting.
Yeah. Being able to wear your sweaters, which is awesome. You want to call them, George?
Ozzy, Ellie.
I did wear my calyx, my linen sweater when we were away.
Did you?
Yeah, let me tell you, that linen's for real. It's a great fabric for hot weather.
I was completely converted after you've knit me that sweater.
The cedar.
I wore it several times this summer, and just...
Isn't it a nice fabric to wear?
It's so... You think, I mean, it's a knitted item, but because it's the linen, there's no.
And I love the weight of linen. Like it's really, I just love it. It's not super heavy, but it does have this feeling of this linen on you. I really like it very much.
Sweater, I know some people ask, that sweater is not yet available to purchase.
Okay. It isn't. You're right.
It will be coming.
I know it's being test knit, so I can't imagine it's going to be.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know when it's coming out. Yeah. But it's worth the wait. It's
in
awesome.
the near future.
It is
all
so
we
beautiful.
Can say.
So yes, so I've been knitting a little.
You know what? I haven't had a knitting mojo the last month.
Really?
No. I haven't felt like it so much.
Well, you actually hurt yourself a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like you were in such pain.
Oh my God.
You
my
could
knitter's elbow, like tennis elbow.
Jodi was wearing one of those bracelets. Like she's in pain when she goes out to buy a bracelet.
It's still like I couldn't pick up a can, you guys. Anyway, it is better. I can still feel it. But even like do you ever get like that?
No, I've never had that.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of people get like that. I'm sure I will. It's a thing that every crafter, I think, gets where you just feel uninspired. And when people say, what do you do for you've lost your mojo? And I always say knit a hat.
Right. I knit 3.
So, and your mojo's still gone. What kind of
my
advice
mojo's
is
not
that?
gone. You know what? I'm going to be showing some yarn today that I got in the mail.
Okay.
That like my mojo was in the box as I opened it.
Okay. It popped out.
It popped right
there
out.
There you are.
There it is. So.
Okay, well, since we just sort of referenced it a little bit, in Ravelry, one of the ladies asked, where do you get your inspiration from? Like, where do you decide where your next pattern's coming from? What is that like for you?
The next pattern I'm going to knit?
Yeah, like where do you see or get inspired by your next pattern?
Oh, it would be Instagram.
Yeah, I think like 99% for me is Instagram.
Right, and then I spend a lot of time just looking through Ravelry.
Yeah.
Right now I'm going to be knitting a colorwork sweater. I still don't know which one. Yarn a lot of times is inspiration for me.
Yeah.
Like I'll see the yarn, like I see this yarn and I think,
And you know right away what it wants to be?
It wants to be a colorwork sweater instantly. So now I have to decide on which one.
And I think that's true. I totally agree. For me, inspiration is I want to say 99% Instagram, but the other 1% is Ravelry. Like I normally see it on Instagram and then I go to Ravelry.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not quite that high. Maybe it's like 75-25. But I'm always in Ravelry looking at new patterns. I was in this hot right now patterns and stuff. Or like you say, if you want a colorwork sweater, I go to pullover and click colorwork and use those filters on the side so that it's just,
and then the weight of yarn you want to use.
Yeah. But 9 times out of 10, I have seen that knitted item on Instagram, and I do follow hashtags. So if I love a sweater but I'm not sure what color I want to knit it in or something like that, like I follow the Garden Gate sweater hashtag because I love that sweater.
I'm surprised you haven't cast on that sweater.
I know. It's a fingering weight. You know what, Jode? I have to get my floozy off the needles. I don't want another fingering weight sweater on the needles.
That floozy can be your Knit City sweater.
I don't think I could finish it in time.
Really? How much do you have?
I'm going to have to try it on. It's on my agenda to try it on this weekend because I'd love to finish it.
How far is the body?
Well, it's 12 inches, and I think I'm like 5 inches or 6 inches.
From being away?
I think I'm halfway down the body, but then you've got sleeves.
It's still a lot of knitting.
Maybe a floozy vest. No sleeves.
Okay, so...
No, we'll see. I'm dying to wear it. I love the pattern, and I really love the yarn.
Okay.
Ooh, yes, Jody.
So this is... I think what my next sweater is going to be.
I love this one.
This is... Oh, I hate it when it does that. I'm going to turn my...
Brightness down?
This is Pearls and Pepper, who is Haley of Miss Plucky Knitter. And she's knitting... It's very light gray body, so it's blowing out a little bit. But this is called... The Owen Sweater by Knitterella. And...
Jill Zielinski.
Oh, my God, you guys.
I was looking at this, Jody, because it's actually designed in the yarn that I just bought from Plucky.
Yeah.
It's designed in that DK. Did you get that? Or are you going to do worsted?
I did buy this. She also, you guys, she started with a hat.
Yeah, the hat.
No, other way around. I think she did the sweater and the hat. Anyway.
It's so beautiful, this pattern. Both of these patterns are so beautiful.
So this is going to be my next colorwork sweater. This is a DK pattern.
Yeah.
But I am going to knit it in worsted.
Okay.
And it's going to... The way that Knitterella has it, it's slightly... Not fitted, but it's not as oversized as I like a boxy sweater.
Are you gonna swatch?
Chances are not good.
I'm
going to knit one size down, bigger needle, bigger yarn. Yeah.
I would swatch just the stockinette if I were you. Because you know that you always go up one size your needle for the color work. But if you swatch the stockinette portion, you really will be a lot more accurate in the size of sweater that you're going to get. Because I know it seems like a daunting task to swatch all the color work, all the whatever. Yeah. But you know your color work works for you. One size needle.
Always.
Bigger than...
If it's a 4.5, 5.
I mean, it doesn't have to be the greatest swatch, but I feel like...
You're right.
Just so you know that you get a size that you're going to be happy with.
And it takes half an hour, right? Like
it really doesn't take very long. And I don't wet block... I mean, sometimes I wet block my swatch, but steam blocking it can be just enough too.
Yeah.
To relax the stitches and open them up and let them...
You're right. Anyway, so that's...
I love that pattern. It's so beautiful.
That was my example of inspiration because I didn't know about that pattern and I saw it on Haley's Instagram.
And I think too, things like I can see sweaters in a million different color combinations. It's the same pattern, but maybe only one or two of them pop out at me like, yes, I want to knit that because I see it in colors that make me happy. Yeah. Or that I can see myself wearing.
Oh, I agree, right? Because
color's a big choice for me.
Color's huge. And I think too, when designers design something, I know when I see something that I love of a designer, I would love it in that color.
Yeah. Yes, totally.
So and it's funny because I went to, and I bought this pattern from Knitterella on Ravelry, and her color palette that she knit the sweater in is not my color palette.
It's super beautiful, that classic burgundy,
very
gray.
Light and muted. And I'm not sure, had I just seen that sweater in that color, I would have said, I'm knitting this.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
And that is why when I see a pattern that I'm thinking about knitting, that I go to the projects in Ravelry and I flip through. That's why it's so valuable to put your project on Ravelry for other knitters.
Yeah, you're right.
Because we all choose different color combinations, and something is going to click for other people. And the color palette's a big deal for me.
You don't even have to put so many details.
You don't have to put any
picture.
One picture and the yarn you used and the needle you used.
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you can possibly get the picture on your body so that people see what shape you are and what the sweater looks like on you, that's pretty much all I need. That I see you wearing it. Yeah, we look similar or we don't look similar. And yeah. So that's my plug for Ravelry today. Just if you like Ravelry and use it a lot and you feel like making project pages, a picture of yourself in your sweater would be awesome.
Yeah, it would be.
Because I don't always do it.
I do
it's
use
so
that.
I find it like so embarrassing.
Like a selfie
I either
in the mirror?
force my daughter to take a picture of me, which she doesn't care about.
Oh, no, I know. I've taken a picture of you. You're embarrassing.
I know I'm embarrassing.
You're like, what do I do?
Well, it is awkward. Or I have the frigging tripod and my camera. It's just bizarre.
Do you really?
Yeah, it works like a charm.
How do you push the button?
Well, there's the timer.
Yes,
timer feature on your phone.
Do you use that?
Yeah, works like a charm. Or I have this one little tripod that actually has a little remote, and that's how I took pictures for my beach day shawl in my pattern. I had the little remote in my finger, and I just kind of clicked it when I was holding the. I am no techie whiz. It's got to be super easy. Anyway, whatever.
So, yeah, for me, it's a visual inspiration for sure.
Yeah, and you're right. Fall to me screams color work. I'm dying to knit a color work anything at this point.
Well, my trouble is I've got too many colors now. Like I ordered almost every one. Anyway.
Well, but the pattern, yeah. You'll just put a few aside for something else.
I might add a few colors. I don't know what I'll do, but that's going to be my sweater, and I might cast it on today.
I think you should. 100%. 200% I think you should. Should we show a little bit of knitting?
Yeah. What have you got?
I have one FO. I have a pair of socks.
Technically, we should have a lot. I don't have a lot. I don't have any whips.
I knit about 2 pairs of socks while we were away, but I can't show them to you yet. I think I can show them to you next time.
Okay.
And I'll have at least one done.
Yeah.
And that pattern will come out in its city, which is exciting.
You have published a pattern.
And so did you.
Yeah, I published 2 since we've seen you.
Okay,
show me something you're knitting. Show us an FO.
Okay, I only have one. I have no choice but to show you just the one. I finished now we're talking Plucky Knitter.
Oh my gosh.
I finished this is Beach Days Wrap, which is my pattern, and it came out this summer. But the original one I did was for Mom for Mother's Day. But I really wanted one for myself.
It smells so good.
So I knit it in Plucky Knitter Solo, which is ridiculous for shawls. I mean, I can only imagine a sweater too. But it is...
when I think of Solo, I think of a single base. It's not singles.
No, it's not a singles base.
It's so beautiful, you guys.
Okay, well, maybe do I have it right? Yes, I do have it right. I'm sure it's Solo. It's 80% superwash merino, 20% silk.
Oh, beautiful.
So it's really drapey and kind of amazing. It blocked out like a charm.
You guys, look at the lace.
It's feather and fan and kind of these large eyelets, and it's just super easy to memorize. And I'd put it aside for a few weeks, and then when I went back to it, I was just really happy to finish knitting it. I really like knitting this kind of easy peasy lace and stripes, changing colors all the time. So I'm really, really happy with it. This is for me. This Beach Days Wrap's for me. And I did add a couple of sections in here.
Where? Just so the knitters know.
Yeah, so the pattern is this panel with a few squiggly row, like alternating your second color, and then another 5. So basically I added these 2 pink panels.
Okay.
For reference, and the green garter stitch. I don't know, it's one of those super flexible do what you want patterns.
Exactly.
Add as many colors or as few colors. I still think one color with mohair would be amazing. I would love to do that, but
Tracie,
move on.
I know Wool and Honey right now, if anyone is interested, is having a knit along.
They are.
But can you join?
That is for wool and honey. I don't know what the deal is with that, but I think I'm gonna wear this in my coat. I have a navy blue coat.
Yes, you should.
For winter.
That's
I don't know.
gorgeous.
I don't know. It's kind of fun.
Whatevs. Just a little shawl.
I love it. I love the colors. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, I was thinking summer and fun.
Those colors go so gorgeous together.
So the colors are, this gray is,
Twill.
No, it's oh my God, this
Wintry
is really
mix.
bad. Winter's Halo. Winter Halo, it's called.
Wintry Halo. Winter's, okay.
The dark blue is Bohemian blue. The green is Modern Vintage. And the pink is Jelly Shoes or Cheeky.
Cheeky. Very close.
Cheeky.
You'd be happy with either.
They're both super close.
Yeah.
So those are the colors right there.
Did you have these in your stash?
I did have the gray, but then Plucky had a pink update. And I picked a mystery pack, and the green came as a trio with something, and the blue came, I don't know. It just came. So I've ordered a mystery pack plus a couple of pink combos and the gray. I ordered some things I just thought would look nice together. The green I did not order. It was part of the mystery kit.
Okay, that happened before with another mystery kit of yours, and it's beautiful.
Yeah. This I did not pick myself, but I love it with these colors.
I do too.
Anyway, it was fun. So that's my FO. I'm super happy. I love casting things off. I feel like I haven't done that very much.
No, you've been having cast on parties.
I know.
Right?
Well,
and
I don't know. I
can
knit your sweater in July. I knit your sweater and cast it off.
Oh my God, I love it so much.
I don't know. I don't know why I feel like that. I just like to finish things.
You guys.
Jodi.
I was reading an article today on CNN. Midweek nap 1 or 2 times a week is heart healthy.
Oh, well.
I just read that article.
Scotch and coffee.
Right.
In moderation.
Yes. So this is my Harvest Crown hat.
Jodi, this is so beautiful.
Oh yeah, those are just ends I weaved in. Do you guys remember when I showed Things Created Equal? I had a skein in linen of her singles base, and I had a 5-pack in singles as well. But she made the most beautiful, like autumn rainbow.
I love it.
And so this is fingering weight held double, or you can substitute worsted. Super simple. So this has come out.
Look how great it looks.
I love it so much. And
it's very classic, Jodi. It's so pretty.
Heather has kits in her shop. Things Created Equal. Good morning, Jackson.
Hi, bud.
Oh, he's a treat. Jackson.
He'll never speak on camera.
So these kits are available. She's got them in her shop. Also, look home this weekend.
I know. We're going. Okay, so I love that your hat is like when I hear,
because she's local.
Mini skeins.
Right. Like this is like a scrappy project if you want. Yeah.
So if you have worsted, that's awesome, because rarely when we use worsted do we use the whole thing, right? Like a hat never takes the whole. Yes. So you've got little balls of colors you've already liked.
Oh, and who doesn't have a million scraps of sock yarn?
But I love the way she combined these colors.
Yeah.
What a beautiful autumny color palette.
Well, and the intention is you hold the fingering weight of the brim color double and you carry it through. That's what your little slips. It's all slip it's mosaic knitting.
Oh my gosh, I love it, Jodi.
And even this is only half a skein, less than half a skein to do the
so
whole
you
hat.
Can do another hat.
It's really a scrappy pattern.
I love that. I love the cream. I love that classic color that you chose for the bottom, and it looks so nice with your pom-pom. That is beautiful, Jodi.
I love it so much. Thank you.
I'm totally knitting one.
Okay.
Show me. So I had a mini skein project too. I finished my On the Porch socks.
How much do you love them?
I actually really love them.
What color is that?
This color, this is actually all Plucky Knitter too. Isn't that crazy? This is Fisherman's Wharf, which is a really warm gray. Like it almost leans taupe, kind of.
Does.
And then I had mini skeins in these 3 colors. Is Lightning Bug, Morticia, and Hotsy Totsy.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
But the lightning bug color, just like, I'd never seen anything like it, and I was mesmerized by it, so I used it as the contrast color, and it's almost, that is really the color right there. It's almost impossible to photograph. It looks like you're blowing out something.
So, excuse me. I can appreciate. I love a sock that's a lot of vanilla.
Yeah.
With a real fun pop of something.
Yeah. And I mean, we get a lot of people asking, what would be a good first sock? What would be a good first, and to me, I'm thinking, well, probably not cables, probably not lace. You probably just want to go through the stages and the techniques of how to knit a sock, right?
Right.
So this one is super, it's like one step above a vanilla sock. You're just making little stripes.
I love it so
You're
much.
only ever using one color at a time. You're not doing stranded color work or anything like that. Even if you just wanted to do plain stripes, just to make your socks whatever. But you could also just knit. So anyway, this is a very basic, it's a top-down heel flap and gusset construction with a pretty standard toe.
So you didn't do your whole toe?
No. So at the end, you're starting your decreases with your main color and then finishing them with the contrast color. It was just for fun.
So
I really like this pattern. And this is out.
I really love this pattern.
This is out.
Our link to both of our shops will be in the description box below if you're looking for patterns.
And I got so excited when the weather cooled off that I put everything in my shop on sale for the month of September. 20% off. So
mine too.
If anybody was thinking that they want a pattern, this is a good time to go do that.
So I think these are so fun. Good. Isn't it fun to go and see people on Instagram?
Oh my gosh.
Knit your things?
I can't even. Yes. Super
fun.
And
to see the different colors they choose and things?
One of the amazing test knitter ladies did a version that is white. With black. Oh, and I think beautiful. Mom would love a pair like that.
So when you start knitting
I love to see people's contrasts. All the test knitters are amazing. All of their versions are amazing.
Do you think this is going to be a heel flap or a cut-in heel when you start? Or you get to the heel and think, oh, I'm going to do this?
Well, to be honest with you, this is my favorite heel. This is the one that fits me the best. Right. And I do like the way it looks, cut-in heel. And maybe because I had just done Georgia socks that had a cut-in heel, so I just went back to the heel flap and gusset for this one. So I don't do a million different heels.
So you do the heel flap and gusset.
Yeah.
And after you turn the heel, you go back to your main color. So the decreases are in your main color.
Yes.
And is that normal?
Yes. Okay. I mean, if you're using 2 colors of yarn, you can use the whole thing in one color. You don't have to switch colors.
It's just been so long since I've done a heel.
But when in the pattern, I tell you when to switch your yarn and when to not cut it, because you'll be coming around back to it. You don't have to actually cut it. You never cut this gray yarn until the end here. So it's not a million ends. It depends how you want to do your stripes. If you did these stripes in one color, that would only be a couple of ends, right? Because you could carry it if you wanted to.
Ends don't bother me.
They don't bother me either. I never even think about it.
Right.
There was a million ends in that Beach Days wrap.
Well, and for this hat, same thing. Because you're not going to... I'm just going to find the... Because you're not going to care... Look how gorgeous this looks.
It's so pretty.
You could totally... And I've actually only tied this on because if you ever want to wash it...
That's a great idea.
Right? Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. So I've woven them in each row. There was a lot of ends.
Yeah, I bet.
But it took 2 seconds.
It doesn't take very long.
Right?
And if you use non-superwash wool, you can felt it together. Like you can splice it together so there's really not an end.
Yes.
Okay, so this works out amazing. And this was totally just fluky.
Yeah.
But all of the things we've just shown you are amazing mini skein projects. Like you can make them scrappy, which is perfect for... Sponsor.
Thank you, Row One.
Row One Yarn. They do this amazing Carnival of Color club. Do you want to show how they're wrapped and everything? It is a mystery club, which I absolutely love. And what you get in there are 10 pre-wound 10-gram mini skeins. So it's 100 grams of yarn, pre-wound, ready to knit, totally labeled.
Yeah.
And then you get this cute little package that tells you about the dyer, and it may or may not have a surprise in it.
They're all labeled And they're all pre-wound.
Yeah,
like
so you
no
know the
winding.
colorway, you know the dyer, and it's a great way to discover new dyers. I think it's amazing. And so you can go to row1yarn.com, and if you've never ordered, you can use the code HELLO20 and you get 20% off your first order. And they all come in these great little muslin bags. So super easy way to keep
fun.
things together.
Yeah, you know what? Tracie's sock and my hat that I just showed
Totally.
is perfect for that.
It would be super great. You could do both of them with one carnival color. Like,
Yeah.
You would get a couple of hats.
Yes.
You could get lots.
Each
Anyway,
row,
I think mini skeins are really fun to play with. So thank you
too.
again, Laura, for being our sponsor, and Row One Yarn. I love it.
Okay. I can't stop
Okay.
yawning. It's so gray. It's ridiculously cold, and I wish I was back in bed.
Do you drink coffee in the morning?
No.
Not as a rule, no, right?
Ever.
Yeah.
I
Only when we go out for
should.
coffee. I always
But
have
that's decaf.
Oh yeah, so you don't. Okay, well then it doesn't matter.
I should drink coffee.
No, not if it doesn't have to.
Okay.
Okay, now what? Got another FO? I see. Oh my God, Jodi.
Okay, I really love this hat.
Stop it.
So this is my Ale 2.0.
It's awesome.
So what I've done is I've taken my leftover yarn from my Ale hat, you know, the 3-colored.
Yeah. And it was a DK weight hat?
It's a DK weight hat, and I've now held it double. So it's now DK or Erin.
So these were your scraps from your first hat?
Yeah.
Literally?
Literally.
Okay.
That I didn't wind any more yarn.
Okay.
And I've used this color, and again, this one is, brought through the whole hat, your original cast on. And then there's slip stitches.
Jodi, it's so pretty.
You guys.
So you've got the speckle and the gold as your stripy colors. Oh, yes. Jodi.
This is the medium size. This fits an average adult head, like a 20 to 23-ish, 4-ish hat. I'm going to show you the next one.
I think most people would...
This is the one they would knit.
Most people, for men, they would go up a size, right?
Yeah.
But this is like a pretty average.
And I have a child/youth hat.
That's nice.
Yeah. So I have 3 different sizes. So this is the medium size that's in the pattern.
I love it. Love it.
Knit in... I'm going to show you my colors from Spun Right Round.
Okay.
But then I knit again in Spun Right Round.
Jodi.
This is the next size. This is the adult large that doubles as a slouchy.
It's so cute.
Right?
Yes.
So not only can, this is going to fit a large man's melon, but
it looks so cool.
It's a slouchy because it's got another repeat at the end.
Yeah, not everybody likes a snug beanie.
Right?
The slouchy's a big deal.
Yeah, so you can wear this, how.
So tell me, one skein of black and one skein of speckled in DK?
Yes.
And that's that.
Yes.
Okay.
And not even the whole thing. I can't remember the yardage right now, but not even the whole thing.
Can I just feel it?
Yeah.
It looks so squishy.
It is. The dark color is Spun Right Round Jet, and the blue is her Frost.
Okay, this is really awesome hat, Jodi.
Okay, I can't tell you how much I love this hat.
I love it.
Yeah, so this is a 3-color version. It would be super fun with scraps, different color every stripe.
Super fun.
Right.
Oh, I would love
That's
to see
attractive.
that. What?
Anyway, I would.
Oh, that's too good.
So this is my Ale 2.0.
And it must knit up like lickety split with it
Yes.
being double.
Yes. A couple of my testers knit it in Erin weight, and it's just as beautiful. It comes
good.
out great with the sizing as well.
Okay, you know what else would be great? Worsted plus mohair would make Erin weight. For the mohair lovers out there.
Don't you love putting different yarns together?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. And actually, Jodi, I love that you've given a way to use your leftovers.
That's what the last...
Don't you feel wasteful not using it?
Yes.
Like, I feel like, geez, what am I going to do with these? I love this yarn so much.
Yeah.
I love that you did this.
That was my pure intention with this hat, is I loved this so much. I had so much left over that I wanted to knit another hat.
Yeah,
and so
it's so beautiful.
So that was it.
I adore it.
I adore it
It
too.
feels incredible. This superwash merino and the Spun Right Round colors.
I love it so much.
Stop it.
I'm going to wear this for the rest of
Yeah,
the
and the black, I don't know. There's something about black yarn. It's just so sharp.
Yeah. Oh,
Don't you just feel like you're put together. I don't know what it is.
And it's got, like a pearl bump ridge.
Yeah. That's a great
in between
hat,
each
Jodi.
section.
That is a great hat. That is, when you're looking for something super quick to knit everybody in your family for Christmas.
Yeah.
Because you don't have a lot of time,
Yes.
but you want to knit everybody something special. How much faster would something like this be? This is great.
It's super fast.
I love
Because it's
it.
knit on 5 and 6 millimeter needles.
Love it.
These are the Spun Right Round colors, and she's got these in her shop as an ale hat pre-order that she's had since my first ale hat came out. So if anyone's looking...
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Those colors are so amazing.
This is ale, dingo, and chalkboard. And this is jet and frost, just in case you were
Oh
wondering.
my God, her colors are incredible.
Yeah.
She is amazing.
She is amazing.
I love it. So those are the FOs /
Show me a
pattern
whip.
parade. I do have one. You want to see?
Yeah, that was a shameless pattern parade.
Well, it kind of was, but it really was what I've been knitting. But I have something here that is, I love knitting this. Every single minute of this, I'm having so much fun.
Have you tried this Stila?
Mm-hmm.
You
Is
were the one
like-
that showed me.
Yeah, I love it. So we just got it at our drugstore, but it's like a combination lipstick lip balm. So it feels really like...
Colored chapsticky.
Yeah. And it's all named after, like, it's all got ladies' names.
This was Emma.
Like, I think I have Audrey is a color I have.
Anyway, so good.
I love it.
Are you almost done this?
No, but I feel like if I just knit
Pedal
this
to the
for
metal?
a weekend, I would be done. So this is my super simple summer sweater that is growing. I've now separated for the sleeve, so I've got a couple of inches below my sleeve separation.
Yes, Tracie, these colors.
Oh my God, I love these colors so much. So much.
Why do you have the pin in the front?
Because it's marking my front. Like, this is the front of my sweater.
Got it.
But only because
Sometimes
I made a mistake, and I wanted to make sure the mistake was not on the middle of my front of my sweater.
Perfect.
Because I fixed the mistake, but I'm not super happy with the way the mistake. So I just thought, oh, screw it. It's right in the back behind my armpit. I don't think anybody will ever see it.
They won't.
I'm certainly not going to worry about it.
Yeah.
I don't have that goal of like perfect knitting.
There are people who will tink back.
Not. Oh, it has to be something really.
I ripped my needles
giant
out.
mistake. I do too. I pull my needle out and rip, and then
Yeah.
just pick up the stitches. But if it's just one stitch,
I'll
I'll
drop
drop it down.
Yeah.
Like as far as
I'll drop down 30 stitches if I have to.
Sure. And that's just practice. And it used to like give me total freak out to have to do that. But let me tell you, every time you do it, you think that was simple. And look, it looks great.
But I'm resigned to the fact that this is only knitting.
Right.
If I do this and fuck it right up.
Right.
It's just a sweater. I can
It's
start
just
again.
time. That's the thing. I mean, yarn is reusable. Rip
Right.
it out, start
Yeah.
over, make yourself happy, or don't. Live with the mistake and just remember it, right? From that experience.
Okay, so let me just say your yarn selection is amazing.
It's so funny, Jodi, because this is Joji Locatelli's super simple summer sweater. And this is deep stash yarn. This yarn is like 6 years old. But I love it. And I kept, over the years, I keep thinking, basically I had half a sweater quantity of 2 different colors of yarn. So what am I going to do?
Right.
Right? Am I going to break it up and make stripy shawls? I don't think so. So
Right.
I just waited. And obviously, Joji just kind of knew exactly what I needed.
Isn't it funny how the yarn finds the pattern?
It's beautiful yarn. Of course, I was going to hang on to it. It is both Sweet Georgia in her Superwash DK. I mean, the yarn is so old that I don't believe this is in her color palette anymore, but I could be wrong. This is called Magpie, and it's a sort of navy, sort of got teal.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do to it, but it is
very tonal.
literally one of my most favorite colors ever. It's so beautiful knit up. And then this is Deep Cove, which is so vivid and tealy and greeny.
Oh, there's so many layers to that green, that color.
There sure are.
Look how it's picking it up.
I just think, and so this was kitted together to make another sweater. I bought it as a kit. And then I started that sweater and decided, you know what, that's not going to be the one for me. But that's fine. put it away. It's going to find a project, right? So, and it did. I love this. It is just striping and stockinette. There's no shaping. It would be great. Just soothing knitting, right? You know, when there's stressful days, everybody just wants to sort of decompress. This is a great sweater for that.
I love it.
I think this is one you could knit 1,000,000 times.
Yes.
Stripe it, don't stripe it. Do it with mohair, don't do it. Like,
yeah.
It is just a great basic shape. It's DK weight. No, it's not a DK weight pattern. It's a worsted weight pattern, but I swatched and and sort of measured my inches and chose my size. So my fingers are always crossed that I did that math correctly.
It's not difficult math, but
it's not.
It's necessary if you're going to change the weight of your yarn.
And I'm not wanting a negative ease. Like, I don't want it to like fit skin tight.
Oh, I do.
I want some positive ease. So if it's slightly bigger than I thought, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And also the superwash yarn blocks out like crazy. So you do get the flexibility of, if you make an oopsie, you can block it out a little bit. But I did swatch, but I actually am loving the kind of little bit of an open fabric. I love DK weight sweaters.
Well, I knit that.
Even though it's worsted, I feel like I could knit lots of worsted sweaters at DK.
Yeah.
Right? You knit what?
Well, I knit my the Autumn League pullover into a short sleeved DK. The DK weight is crazy beautiful.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah.
So if you want something maybe not as dense, you could still use the same needle and DK weight yarn and just get a little bit of a looser fabric.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So there's lots of ways to do it. But if you're looking for a first sweater, you could do this in one. I mean, you don't have to change colors. You could do it in one color. It's a yoke, like a round yoke construction.
I love that.
So it's not raglan increases. It's just I don't know the math, but you do increases every certain number of rows.
I think 3 times.
Depending on your size. As the sizes get bigger, you have more increases. So it just depends on your size.
God, that would be hard to grade.
I don't know, right? But I find Hohi's patterns super simple to follow. Yes. So it is I would highly recommend it as a first sweater, as a relaxing sweater, as a go-to sweater. I think a scrappy one would be super cute.
I wear that a lot.
I have a feeling I'm going to be knitting this one again, whether it's striped or not.
Do you like woolen spun?
Yes, very much.
Yeah. I mean, that makes a beautiful sweater too.
Like Barrett wool or Brooklyn tweed. I love woolen spun yarn.
So this is what I did. Oh my God. Okay, so it's not that bad, but
it sounds like it could be.
I saw your sweater. And I've seen Hohi's So I really, really want this sweater.
Okay.
And
you sent yarn to someone?
No, I did not yet. But Antonella had posted thanking so-and-so for doing her sample knit.
Oh, yes.
For her thing. Jen. Yes. Her name is Jen. And so I messaged Jen and I thought, oh my God, does this Jen knit for people to be paid? And so I did.
Because there are people that do that. That's a job.
I messaged her and she said yes.
Good.
But I said, oh my God, now I feel like a great big turd for asking.
No, not if it's a job.
Right. And I would pay her. Like I would pay her. She's got a fee, right?
Yeah.
I really want a couple of sweaters and no, there's just not enough hours in the day.
Jodi, a lot of people do this.
Okay, good. I don't feel so bad.
You shouldn't feel bad.
Jen, I'm coming for you.
I mean, lots of people do it because they're yarn dyers and they want samples in their booth. And you just couldn't possibly knit enough. Like, you don't have enough time to work and do the sample knitting. So a lot of people do that. But why couldn't, if someone is willing, if you're willing to pay someone for their time,
and
who cares what the sample's for?
Right. And so that's what I was thinking after I messaged Jen and I thought, oh, this is for a sample in a booth, right?
No, it doesn't. Or your closet.
Okay.
I think if she, this is income. This is a job. I'm sure she would rather be knitting than not knitting.
Jen.g.knits. She's not private, so it's not like I'm giving out her.
So she's a sample knitter?
She's a sample knitter.
Well, there's lots of people that are sample knitters by trade. It is their job. They knit for money.
It says in her bio, available for sample knitting.
Then I wouldn't feel bad at all.
My sample wardrobe knitting.
Yeah. I think it's great.
She's a beautiful knitter.
If she's interested in...
Yeah, anyway, I might.
Jode, I love it.
Okay, so now I don't feel maybe so guilty.
I mean...
I am an extra large, though. She's really small.
She can say no. You can give her the deets.
Right, okay.
Here's my yarn.
Yeah.
This is the yarn I would send you. This is the size
extra
would
small. Just a minute. I made a mistake.
And you wonder why we have carpal tunnel. We're knitting extra large everything.
Totally.
And I just wanted to show you, too, because I'm loving this bag. I love...
This is really awesome.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
So this is Patricia from Paradise Island.
Don't put it close to my bag. It's way nicer.
Jody. No, everybody's got their own style. But I don't know if it's showing it. But this is a matte silver. Is this silver?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought so, too. And it says knit.
Guys.
And this is her tote. So it does draw string, which I love. And I use that all the time. But she's also got a huge zipper pocket on the back, which if I fold my pattern in half, it fits in there. All my notions fit in there.
Yeah.
Extra needles would fit in there. It's actually, it's got like my sleeve needle and my collar needle.
Do you use 12-inch?
For sleeves?
I've never tried that.
You know what I did? 16-inch works for quite a ways. My arms are not super long.
Yeah.
So I've been using, but I do like a 12-inch needle. I don't have a lot of them, but that's the smallest circumference that I feel
you could
good
work with.
Use.
Yeah.
I made boot cuffs with that.
Yeah. Oh, since when do you use a boot cuff?
I made when I was working at the yarn store, it was like a one skein pattern of kind of a swanky yarn. Mm-hmm. And the pattern was free, and I just wanted to try. And
fun.
They're actually really cute.
They are cute.
I do remember to wear them. I did them in kind of a creamy, natural color.
Yeah.
They look adorable.
Okay, I totally interrupted. This bag needs its moment because this bag is beautiful.
She's amazing. She really is amazing.
I
think she's very stylish. Like every little detail is very beautiful.
The brass zipper, the 2-color twine that she's put in the, and she's put you guys. She screen prints this. Did I say that already?
No, I didn't. So she does like every design that you see in there. It's all hers. She does some with sheep. She does one that says knitterati. There's knit. But you're right. She screen prints the panels, designs the bag, screen prints.
I hope she charges $500.
I hope so too. $512.
Yes.
No, she doesn't. So I mean, you should go check out her shop.
So much work goes into this bag.
And to know when she's doing an update, the best thing to do is sign up for her emails, like her newsletter. You don't get a million of them, but she does send the information out to the newspaper or newsletter people first before Instagram or anything like that. So your best chance to get one is that. But so tell me, bag mate lady, what kind of? It's like a linen fabric. It's like a heavy
a linen canvas.
It's really nice.
Is what I'm guessing.
It's really nice. And super durable. I don't treat them precious at all.
She's done a beautiful job.
And it's, I think so too. I think she's great.
Beautiful.
You bag
ladies.
Okay,
your sweater.
I'm a bag lover.
She is. Oh, okay. So
you like my super simple summer sweater? Well, you're going to get one. That's awesome.
I don't know, but yeah, maybe.
Well, and I have to say that it's a good one for kind of leftovers of yarn. I still think one color per stripe would be super cute.
That was my first
or like
thought.
A gradient, like if you went pale gray to dark gray or something like that. I think that would be really fun. I think there's a million ways to make this pattern shine, but I do love it. I feel like it's going to be on heavy rotation.
Yeah, I do too.
It's so soft.
That shape and the color and the yarn, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
really beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what I bought?
Yes. Oh, I love that book. Is that Lars?
No.
No, what is this? Susan Mills and Nora Gone. Wow.
So I was looking in Ravelry.
Yeah.
Doing that thing where pull over and then color work.
Yeah.
And a few of these patterns came up.
Is it a children's book?
No, it's not a children's book. It comes
That's
from...
so cute on the front.
You guys, it is so beautiful. I'm not usually a book buyer.
You're really not. And it's all Lopi yarn?
Yep.
Gosh,
it's
look
all
at that.
Aran weight. You guys.
I have Lopi. Do you want to feel it? No. So Lopi wool is made from Icelandic sheep.
So,
which is beautiful. Let me just grab a skein. It's right here.
I did go through this book. it is, just a minute. Judith, what's that?
See, this I got for a Colorwork sweater.
Oh, yeah. Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, talk about your Lopi.
So this
Look
is...
at this.
Oh, I love that.
It's a
I
cardigan.
love it.
Am I showing any pattern?
No.
Am I giving away the...
No screenshots. See, black and white. That looks very sharp.
That's Marta. So,
Ooh,
okay,
cables.
Talk about the yarn. I'll
Okay,
find
so
the pattern.
I've only knit with Lopi. Have I swatched with it? It's really interesting yarn. I don't know. I'm not an expert by any means, but it is from Iceland, and I think it's made from Icelandic sheep, which are different. Is it woolen spun? It feels kind of woolen spun.
I think it's woolen spun.
It's single ply. And it's one of those ones where it feels woolly. Like, it feels woolly.
Yeah.
But when you wash it, it really softens up and blooms. People love, like, lots of knitters are giant fans of Lopi. We are not telling them anything they don't know.
Right.
But it's also super affordable. So when I bought a whole sweater's worth of Lopi, I mean, it was like $75 or $80 for an extra large quantity of...
Right, for beautiful yarn.
Yes. And it comes in... maybe 100 colors.
I don't know.
It's got so many colors.
So just a few
That's
of these
beautiful.
patterns really caught my eye. Just the
Look at the
yoke
hat.
color work. Yeah, and then this one's got like a bit of a rose motif.
Very traditional. I love it.
So if I don't usually buy books, so this is, but I just fell in love with these patterns.
Really,
I thought
really pretty
it's
motifs.
so beautiful.
And the cabled ones in there must be the Nora Gone patterns.
Yeah.
She's a master. She's amazing.
So let me show you one of the. This is Nora Gone too.
Is it?
Yeah,
Marta? Side to side cardigan.
Actually, I'm not sure. I just might be lying about
They're
that.
totally making stuff up.
Why don't they tell you? And there's not a ton of instruction.
But maybe that means that the patterns are simple.
Right. I mean, you guys, look at, I don't know.
That's beautiful. That's going to eat up yarn like crazy. And it's going to be like a coat. That's very warm.
Because it's Aran weight.
Yeah, but those are also the sweaters that last a lifetime.
Yeah, like you'll have to gift this. You'll have to.
You'll have to put it in your will.
Yeah. Oh no!
Well, anyway.
Anyway, I love it.
See, there's
so
the
much.
sheep. There's the Icelandic sheep.
You guys.
I think. Somebody said there's more sheep than people in Iceland. Iceland's right up there on my list of places I want to go.
I don't doubt that, huh?
Yeah, I'm dying
Anyway,
to.
this really caught my eye, you guys.
Do you think it's the colors or? I mean, I love
Probably.
stripes too, but it's knit sideways. It's the pieces. That's why this is running this way. Like you've got garter stitch going this way, and not the sleeves.
Right.
It might even be knit. It is knit in pieces. Back, front, left, back, front, and sleeve.
Okay, yeah, and then you.
But
piece
still,
it together.
it's super cool. It wouldn't be
just thought that was
difficult.
beautiful. Yeah.
It is.
So, ladies, beautiful. It's not a new book, but it's a beautiful book.
It is a beautiful
Yeah.
book. Okay, love it. So for me, that's all the knitting I can show. But we have lots of fun things that came in the mailbox.
Show me something.
And we have a giant giveaway to do
Yes, we do.
from Wool and Honey.
Yes.
Yeah. Should we talk about that right
Let's
now?
do that, you guys. It's yarn.
So we did reference this in our video on the porch from Cedar, Michigan in July.
Oh, I miss it.
Ooh, sorry.
I miss that porch.
I missed that porch. Are you kidding? That was amazing. So Wool and Honey is a yarn shop in Michigan owned by two Michigan sisters. And the Sleeping Bear Yarn Club is their celebration of Michigan
Yes.
in a yarn club. Because they ask Michigan dyers. Is it all Michigan dyers?
I think it's like
A lot of Michigan dyers. I don't want to say all, but maybe I'm wrong. It could be all. But they do a monthly single skein yarn club.
Yeah. You can choose to buy two. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look up the details because it really is an amazing club. But what you do get is the choice of a single skein pattern every month. So you can knit like a little shawl or a baby sweater or socks or a cowl. You get these inspiration photos. This is Fishtown in Michigan.
That's the picture they would have given the dyer.
Yeah, and so then this is the yarn that was, come on. And this is Wobble
pretty.
Gobble yarn, who is incredible, and
Oh, that's beautiful.
they do some colors that were just like, oh, I love them. This one is so beautiful. It reminds me of almost like irises or something.
Oh my God, yes.
So this is the August. This was their August selection, and show the little stitch marker that's hanging on the string there. There's always there's a jeweler in town that does handmade semi-precious stitch marker. So you always get the stitch marker, a single skein of yarn, the postcard inspiration, and a pattern. So whether it's a hat or whatever, you get to choose one of those. So it's an amazing, amazing yarn club. And they have said that they let us give away an entire year's subscription to the Sleeping Bear Yarn Club.
That's huge, you guys.
It's gigantic.
Yeah.
And they're so kind. They sent us this month, which I think would make an amazing prize.
I think we give it away.
I think so
obviously.
too.
I think we give it away.
That's always our first go-to. So we're gonna have this as maybe a prize for one of our many knit-alongs that are going on, and that we have prizes to send out. But then this was their September yarn, which was really cool.
It's an unmarked skein, she said. It's hot off the press. We don't even have our preview card or our label. It will launch after this.
This was like a month ago. So,
yeah, so I'm
now
sure
it's labeled and stuff.
It's our September yarn. It's called the Dunes. It's yarn grown along the Sleeping Bear National Lakeshore. It's the sheep that live there. We've collected fiber from 4 different farms within 50 miles of each other.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's totally Michigan.
Totally. And the color's amazing. All of the animals are raised here in Sleeping Bear area. 60% alpaca and 40% baby doll South Down wool.
Which I've never heard of.
No, love
that
it.
sheep.
A blend of natural whites, grays, fawns, browns, and blacks, undyed and milled here in Michigan.
Yeah, so the sheep are raised.
Yeah.
And it's milled and it's undyed and it's 100% Michigan. So this was their September yarn.
Yeah.
And we didn't realize it, but in this area, they have these giant sand dunes. And that's what this is. That's why it's called the dunes, because they've got these giant sand dunes that are a big, people go hiking on them. It's a big deal. Like they're an attraction, right? So that's why this one's called the dunes.
So beautiful. And actually, I believe they've kept... We're saving an August spot, which is the Fishtown at dusk, for the winter, so they can start right away.
Good.
So the winter is going to start with this.
Okay.
And this will be their second.
Okay.
It's not a surprise
they're not sure
club.
No, it's not a surprise
Yeah.
club. And they're also not sure if they're ever going to be able to do this yarn again.
Yeah. So that's pretty special.
If you get a chance to get in on that month, I feel like that's really lucky. I think I'm going to knit a pair of mittens or something out of this.
You should.
Or a hat.
You absolutely should.
A great single skein project.
Oh, the yarn
It is
so
fingering
beautiful.
weight. It feels soft already.
Yeah.
Like the blend of the alpaca in there, to me, feels really, really soft. It feels woolly but soft.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing.
Oh,
so
ladies,
that's
beautiful.
Beautiful. So these, Melissa and Liz, we are going to link the shop and the club in our show notes.
Yeah.
And so you guys can check it out. But then we're also, I think maybe we'll do it on Ravelry.
Oh,
we'll make
yes.
a nice post on Instagram to go to Ravelry. And we will draw a winner just before our next video, which will be in 2 weeks, for sure.
For sure. And as always, down in the description box below, there will be a link to the Grocery Girls Ravelry Group. And then you'll find a thread for the show notes. Yeah.
So, giant giveaway. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for letting us do that.
Speaking of wool and honey.
Okay.
We're still on wool and honey because
Okay.
we're sad we're not there still.
Totally. I would wish we could go there more often.
Yeah. Do you remember me talking about... This is a wool and honey exclusive plucky colorway. You will not find this anywhere other than Wool and Honey.
Yes.
In their online shop.
Yeah.
It comes...
In store and in the online shop.
Yes.
They have a palette that Plucky Knitter dyes just for them. So that's amazing to have your own exclusive colorways. And this is this is called Wool and Honey, this one, right?
This is their only worsted colorway.
I think they get the color palette dyed on different bases. When we were there,
it was fingering.
It was primo fingering. But I do believe they get things dyed on different bases
Like
at
through the
different
winter.
times.
Okay,
yes.
good.
So they did have this on worsted.
Yeah.
And maybe they will have a worsted batch at another time as well, or a DK or whatever. But I'm pretty sure they dye it on different bases.
Right. So this is primo worsted. It's a 75-25 merino cashmere nylon, and it's called Wool and Honey.
Yeah. It's 20% cashmere.
It's that gorgeous.
Stop it. That is.
Yeah.
Is that your dream color?
This
I feel
is my
like
dream color.
That's.
This all the way to Evergrey that you got me for my.
Oh yeah.
I have a hard time picking dream color. This is right. This is like my zone though.
Yeah.
So don't go to Plucky and ask for this. Go to Wool and Honey.
Right.
You can only get it at Wool and Honey.
Right.
But it's so beautiful. You guys.
It's amazing.
This colorway. I love it so much.
Jodi, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh,
look what I got you.
Exciting. For me? Oh my god,
From
it's
the
adorable. Fiber Nook, our local yarn shop, just turned 2. Jodi, this is so cute. I love it.
It's a little sweater measuring tape.
You can never have enough of these.
Because they disappear. They disappear.
Oh my god, it's so cute. Thank you.
Show me something else.
Okay.
I haven't seen any of this either.
Here's the other thing. We went, that holiday we just went on. Mm-hmm. No local yarn shops. That felt weird.
Kona, you need to step up. Step your game up.
Okay, so should we do more party in our mailbox?
Yes, we should.
Okay. This one is...
They're okay, George.
This one is really fun. So we have talked... Leslie Wind has sent us... Remember those beautiful cable needle necklaces? Oh, yeah. She makes jewelry, but she's also got some things that she makes for knitters that are really, really cool.
Wow.
So she hand makes these amazing needles.
You guys, can you see that it's twisted?
It's so beautiful. All handmade. You can get, I think, ones that have necklaces on them and stuff. But she's got these little wooden, kind of like, they look like an acorn. But this is something that you could keep all of your tapestry needles and stuff in. It's
pretty.
A wooden container.
Wow.
So she sent us that. She just said, I just thought you guys might love one to give away. And yes.
Yes, we would.
Thank you, Leslie. But you should check her out anyway because she makes amazing, amazing.
She's okay, hun.
Handmade special jewelry things, which I think would be great gifts for your knitting friends, right? Or someone that you know that's a sewer. Like,
it's hard to buy yarn.
It is hard to buy yarn.
Yeah.
It may not be their thing. You think they're going to love it, but they really don't. These kind of special tools, I think, are a great gift. So she makes clasps and closures.
Oh my God, Ellie, you were so sweet. I can't even with you.
Let me tell you, I didn't think Mom and Dad were going to give the dogs back.
Tracie.
Ellie came back probably 2 pounds heavier. She ate all kinds of crap she doesn't normally eat. But they were very happy and very spoiled. And Mom and Dad took care of them so well.
Well, I had said I would love to take care of. I said, can I have a sleepover with them? She said no. Just one night. No, they loved them.
Yeah, they did. It was great. Hi, Waz.
I kept calling Tracie's dead dog
Ellie.
Jasper.
I know. He looks just like him.
He does. That's what throws me off.
Very weird. Okay,
so, show me something else.
Okay, super fun. This is all party in our mailbox. These were giveaways.
That's really beautiful.
Isn't this gorgeous?
Yeah, that's really
Okay, I'm going to show this first. This is Wool is the Answer is their name. And this is 2 ladies, Dominique and Marie. They're over in the UK. And these are mini skeins, like sock yarn mini skeins, a 75-25 blend.
Her palette is gorgeous.
They're all individually labeled. I just think this is so pretty. This is 6. So this is 120 grams of yarn. This is more than a full skein.
I can't get over her palette.
Can you imagine this in your hat?
Yes.
Yes. So they're so generous. They're like, keep it, give it away, do whatever. It's for sure going to be a prize.
Yeah. Ooh, that's
so this
fun.
is going to be a great prize for somebody. But then they sent this package. It was all like wrapped up in paper, and I said to her, "Am I allowed to open this? Like, what is this?" And she said, "Yeah." And she said, "Keep it or give it away." Look at this advent calendar.
Ellie approves. Oh my God.
It's 24 individually wrapped mini skeins, and they give you this envelope, which is sealed. So it's all 24 colors, But if you just want it to be a surprise, don't open it till the end. But then you'll know what the color names are when you open it.
Okay.
And then on day 25, looks like you get a full skein. So this is the entire calendar. 24 minis, and I think this is a full skein. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I opened it. It's a caked full skein. It is a full skein of yarn.
How do you sleep at night?
I know.
At least you fessed up. That's half.
It is.
I would have done the same.
It is a full skein of yarn, and it's beautiful. But this is for sure going to be a giveaway because it's fun. Why not?
And because there's not two. We're going to wrestle each
just
other.
because, I mean, I love minis, but this is such a great gift. So Wool is the Answer is the name of their shop. They have a podcast, so you can hang out with them and knit with them. And thank you very much, ladies. This is going to be...
What a treat for one viewer.
Do this, we should do this as a giveaway maybe early November and then mail it out because who knows where it'll go.
Or mid-October.
Okay.
Between podcasts, I think it should be mailed out
when we get home
November.
from Knit City. When we get home from Knit City.
What if it takes 4 weeks?
Yeah.
Some things take a long time.
Well, we always ship things air.
Okay, so
it gets pretty fast. Like within a week, it's kind of everywhere, but that's fine. Yeah. And so somebody will get an advent calendar from Wool is the Answer. So,
as long as we mail it beginning of November.
Yeah, we'll give it away. We'll give it away sometime in October.
3 to 4 weeks to get to some places in the U.S.
Yeah,
I don't know what happens.
Yeah,
and everything is airmail.
I don't understand that. All we do know is Canada Post sucks.
Yeah.
So that was really fun.
That's a fun prize.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
So thanks, ladies, for that. And oh my goodness. Okay, now we have a coupon code for you.
We love a good
coupon code. So everybody's going to get a coupon code. Jodi, look. Caramello koalas. So this
Miss Ellie.
This must be from Australia. It is.
Are these made from koalas?
A little bit. They milked a koala. Can you milk a koala?
Probably. It
Don't
feeds
even.
the mother. The mother's feed.
And some more fun chocolates.
What?
Okay, you remember Tamsin that did our cross stitch? Yours said balls.
I do. I have that in my office on my shelf.
She's amazing. And she's been making some bags. So she sent bags. These are so beautiful.
Oh, look, she's done...
She's done some hand cross stitching on them. I love this kind of soft, classic-y palette.
Guys, that's so beautiful.
It's all like linen. See all the little cross stitch details on there? And it's the perfect one skein project bag. It's so beautiful. Drawstring. Look at that. It's really perfect. I absolutely love it. Mm-hmm. So she sent 2 of those, which I believe those were birthday gifts. But
oh my gosh,
that's very, very generous.
I feel spoiled.
Totally spoiled. But she also sent... We need to have a cross stitch giveaway. See? Happy belated birthday, Grocery Girls. Love Tamsin. Look at this pattern she's got. Be badass.
It's kind of like...
super fun.
Passive aggressive because you can kind of see it, but you kind of not.
Right.
Right? I love that. It's sassy.
So we are going to have a cross stitch giveaway because we still have our cross stitch from October House Yarns.
Yes.
But she has sent an entire kit. It's the pattern, the floss, the needle, the hoop. She designs cross stitch. So you can get kits in her shop. Look, she's even got beautiful stitch markers. This lady does it all. But Tamsin,
how does she do it all?
Tamsin has given us a coupon code. So GG15 saves 15% off till the end of September.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And she's obviously a sweetheart. I'm still dying to do this kind of thing.
I'm afraid to start something else.
It looks so fun. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm going to make my floss a giant tangle. Because don't you take out like 2 or 3 strands?
Yes, but then you just hold it and literally...
And then what do you do with the ones that you don't use? Now you have to smooth them up again? Like,
yeah, it's easy to smooth out.
I know that sounds like a dumb question, but...
Yeah.
Anyway, I still think I would love to do it. So this is her hydrangeas pattern.
It's really, really beautiful.
Gosh, it's beautiful. Mm-hmm. So anyway, all the instructions, tips and tricks, everything is in there for you. So you can purchase all kinds of kits from her shop. Oh my God, she sent so many stitch markers. Oh, wow.
Oh, those are beautiful.
These are going to be amazing prizes. Look at that. Kind of like a lapis with a scissor. Wow. Oh my goodness, so fancy.
Gosh, she's beautiful.
Look at her. She's super talented. Thank you, thank you. And some of them are the clip style and some of them are the ring style, so that's really great. All right. Aussie treats. Now tell me about the chocolate. Good? Yes?
It came in perfect condition.
I'm sitting here talking and you're eating chocolate.
Dairy milk.
Yum.
Yeah. These koalas are ridiculous. They're a little caramel inside. We don't get these things here.
Yum. I know. But it's kind of like caramel milk, right? But thinner.
Yeah.
So, super fun. Okay.
I love it.
These next 3 are giveaways for our prize specific for our Nomadic Knits Knit Along.
Yay.
Because we've been running all summer our Nomadic Knits Knit Along. And FOs are definitely popping up in the FO thread. So these are only 3 of the books. There is one more. There's 4 issues. And you can put any pattern in our knit along. This is the newest one, the newest version. And your Harrington hat's in there. And my Rocky Shore socks are in there. And you know what? A lot of people knit our patterns.
Good.
It's like,
that's so sweet.
Amazing. Yes.
I love that.
So sweet. But there's lots of other patterns being knit too. So Olive and 2U. I want to open that one.
Yes.
That's like a shawl kit, I believe. These ladies, I think these guys are in Florida. And they just know Melissa and Becky of Nomadic Knits. And they really wanted to support our knit along. So they sent their super cute enamel pins.
Oh, wow. This is pretty, you guys.
And they sent a mini skein set. Oh my God, look. So I think they have the Yarn Lounge yarn shop. Wow, this feels very unprofessional, unprepared, but I read it a while ago. They do.
This is so pretty. This would make such... Is this for a specific knit?
No, not for a specific, but they're going to be, I think they wanted to donate prizes to our Nomadic Knits Knit Along.
Michelle and Carolyn.
They're at yarnlounge.com, and the yarn is oliveand2u.com as well.
Well, this will be gorgeous knit up.
How gorgeous is that?
Yes.
So there's a sock set, and it comes, this is their 75-25 base, I want to say, yep.
Boy, this is beautiful.
So a super fun speckly, and actually the timing is perfect. I feel like these would be really fun autumn or Halloween-y socks.
Yeah. You know, this base, Trace, is 70 merino, 20 silk, 10 cashmere.
Oh my gosh. Talk about drapey.
Oh, it's beautiful, you guys.
This is their Marsh Monster color. It's really pretty.
It is pretty.
And then they sent a whole set of speckled mini skeins. Kind of a fade. And that is on their 75-25
love
sock base.
Wow.
And this is their Yarn Lounge Miami color palette. So it's a fade from light to dark. It's really fun. So those are specifically going to be in the Nomadic Knits Knit Along. We won't be sending these out for any other prize.
Okay.
Knit Along. So.
Oh, look at their pin. It's got a...
Isn't it cute?
Hanging balls.
Yeah. Perfect.
Dangly balls off the pin.
OMG. Okay,
that's exciting.
Isn't that exciting?
Yeah, so exciting.
So
I love that.
you guys, knit a Nomadic Knits pattern. We love, at this point, your chances of winning prizes are really good because I think people are still knitting along.
Yeah.
We do up to the end of the month. We will draw names the first of right after Knit City in October.
Yeah.
The end of the knitting is September 30th. So, okay, these ladies we met at Stitches West when we were there with Craftsy.
Okay.
And this company is two sisters. And you guys are going to know who they are because they've been around for a while. They are It's Beautiful Sister, and they make really cool, they design and sew their own knitting bags. And they make really cool ones. Oh, look, they sent their gorgeous enamel pins, which we love.
You guys. It's an arm bag.
They've actually, there's so many ways to use this. There's a video. You can push in this panel
To make it a bucket?
And make it a yarn bowl. Like, you can tie it up and take it with you. But if you want to knit with it, like on the go, like this, it just goes over your arm. And you tuck in the little flaps. They choose beautiful fabrics too. All of their bags are gorgeous.
Gosh, I love the coral.
This is little clouds, kind of in a...
Beautiful.
So they've sent 2 gorgeous bags as knit-along prizes for the Nomadic Knits Cal.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies.
And I love that it's a sister company, sisters together.
Just like us.
Yep. And it's large.
Should we talk about that new initiative that Hohi's part of?
Yeah.
I love that so much. You probably know more details, so let's...
I can bring it up on Instagram. Let me show you our one last prize that came in.
Okay, good.
We do have more prizes, and we'll tell you about them a little bit later, but these ones all arrived. So, this is...
Did it come in the same bag?
Yeah. They were wrapped so nicely, but I wanted to show everybody what they look like.
Oh, got it. They also have an enamel pin that will come with your giveaway. Mm-hmm. That's always fun, too.
And they sent one for you because I saw them again when I was there by myself.
Oh.
So she sent 3. 1 for each prize and 1 for you.
That's fun.
Aren't they nice?
Yes.
So,
ooh.
Magpie Fibers is also in Nomadic Knits issue 4. Their yarn is used for the sleepover pullover.
Yeah.
And they are so generous, and they sent us 2 prizes. Well, I think these are 3 prizes we're going to do.
Well, because my hat
These
can
are
be
DK.
knit. Yeah.
So we could do 2 hat kits, possibly with pom-poms. This is DK yarn.
Yes.
Jodi, it's
okay, so
it's their swanky DK, which is a cashmere blend.
This is called Follow You Into the Dark. It's so beautiful. And this is called Wicked Game.
I picked those colors. She's like, what do you want? I was like, basically everything is stunning, but I did pick those 2 colors. And their swanky,
so beautiful.
Their swanky base is 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere. It's an 80-10-10. So 10% cashmere in all of this. And we just thought, my socks do use a mini skein. But we'll just.
But you can get 2 pairs. They could be in verse. They could do. Yeah.
We'll just send the winner both of these, and I hope you like these kind of colors. This is Soiree, and this is called Highline.
Oh, that's gonna skein beautifully.
It's
cake up beautifully.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
Their yarn is amazing. So Magpie Fibers, thank you for supporting our knit along.
I love it.
They're a great company. These are all amazing.
There is
companies.
another knit along. There is a People of Color knit along right now.
Yes. So
let's talk about that.
So that's running on.
Because that's really
exciting.
exciting.
Running on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
It is super exciting. So it's hashtag BIPOC MAL 2019.
So it's a make-along.
It's a make-along. You can knit, crochet, sew, I think weave, whatever you want.
Yeah, cross-stitch.
Yes, why not? And it's the brainchild. It was the idea of Elizabeth Desamour.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how you pronounce her name. I hope I'm not getting it too wrong. But on Instagram, she's Desamour Designs, and she's also a crochet designer. She's got amazing patterns.
Beautiful.
It's another reason makes me wish I would just get it together and learn how to crochet. Yeah. But she just had this idea of celebrating designers of color.
I love it.
I love it too.
That's how I have found all this conversation this past year. That's how I found these amazing new to me designers.
Totally.
Yeah.
So if you go to her Instagram page, there's also a link to her link tree, and you can see, I think she's got a list of designers of color, if in case you're wondering, or you want to discover new designers. And then it tells you, if you go to her, she's got a website, desamourdesigns.com, and you can go there and read all about the make-along, and every week she draws a name and there's prizes donated. But really, to me, I think it's more about discovering designers that maybe you didn't know about, or just promoting their work.
Yeah.
Getting it out there.
Love it.
So I'm hoping to cast on the Rose That Grew from Concrete shawl by Mara Lacole Knits, and I love it.
So beautiful.
I've loved it since the second I saw it, since before it was even published. There's tons of designs that I'd love to try. Tammy Gore, I love Herschel designs.
Pixie dust. No, she didn't do that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys, our friend Amber has just done the pixie dust. I've seen it in person. It's incredible.
So at the very least, I hope you go discover some new designers and check out their pages on Ravelry. But I really, really want to...
The dog's eating the advent calendar.
Well, you're the one over there.
I know.
My dogs are cute, but they're not very smart.
No, Ellie would like to
Hey,
see
Georgia!
inside. I told her they were okay. They're okay now.
They're not okay. You lied.
They're good now.
Ellie!
Eat whatever you want down there.
Okay, somebody sent us chocolate, and Ellie ate a whole chocolate bar once. I had to take her to the vet and make her barf. So she loves chocolate. It makes them very sick, and she can't have any.
Oh, my God, Wazzy, you're so damn cute. I swear.
He is cute, and he's much less trouble. She's a little bit frisky. Hey, G, can you put them outside for a bit, please?
Georgia, she ate our damn advent.
Way to go, Georgia. You've ruined someone's advent calendar dreams.
No, just a corner was nibbled.
We'll tape it up. It'll dry. So anyway, yeah,
Okay,
that
so
BIPOC
that was-
make-along,
yeah.
and it actually goes, it started September 2nd. It goes all the way to November 4th. So you have time
Lots of
to
time.
knit whatever you want. Knit,
Yes.
crochet, whatever you want. So that was great.
Okay, let's talk about this new scholarship.
Fiber Friends. Is that
Do you
right?
need this?
I have mine here too. Here it is. Is it called Fiber Friends?
Just a minute.
I
want to get it right.
Fiber Friends Scholarship. It is right. We were
Fiber
right.
Friends Scholarship.
Right. And so this was actually brought forward by Mara Lacole. Mara, when I was talking about her shawl, this was her idea was to get together.
Gorgeous she is.
I know. I think she's going to be at Knit City.
Is she?
I think so.
Why do you think that?
Because I read a comment and somebody said something like, "See you at Knit City," and I think she said, "Yeah." So that would be amazing.
God, she's so beautiful.
Her designs are gorgeous.
Yeah.
But she had this idea of getting together a committee, doing a fundraiser, and having an opportunity for people to go and experience these kind of fiber festivals where you can go take classes and just making it more accessible. And I should have read it better before.
This one is going to be the January. Is it not?
They were hoping to get it
For Vogue Knitting Live in New York. Am I making this up? I read it. I'm sure
I know,
did.
but so it's Mara Lacole Knits. No wonder it wasn't popping up. You know, it's crazy because I follow people on my own account and then I forget on Instagram, on Grocery Girls. But it is an advisory council where they're going to be able to pass on these learning experiences, and you would be basically the beneficiary of a scholarship. It would be a paid experience. So people, I guess, will apply for it, and it's a fundraiser. So I'm certainly looking forward to...
So, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it's going to be like travel, accommodations, and the experience at the Fiber Festival.
So. And I think they're still working things out.
Yeah, it was just
and
announced.
Taking suggestions, but they have established a committee of people that are going to be administrating this year's version of it. And so the committee is Mara Lacole, Candace from Farmer's Daughter Fibers, Malia from
she's cute.
Stephen and Penelope Yarn Shop.
Did you meet her?
I think I saw her at EYF. I don't think I met her. And she was not at the store when I went to the store.
Okay.
Yeah. And Amy of La Bien-Aimée and Hohi. She only needs one name. There's only one Hohi. So these 5...
She's like Cher.
She's like Cher and Elvis and Madonna. So all of these ladies are going to be putting their skills and knowledge and brains and passion together, and they're going to help launch this initiative. So I think you should be following my advice. I think people should follow
Fiber Friends with an S scholarship.
Oh my gosh, maybe this. Ooh, that's a little dark. I'll link it. Fiber Friends Scholarship. And so far, they've just told what they're about and introduced the committee. And very soon, I think they're going to have more information for us about how we could support it. So I'm very excited by this.
And I just think there's good in the world.
Yeah, this
People
is a
are
great
good.
thing.
It made me happy to read it.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm very, very excited.
Yeah.
Maybe one of these years we'll have to go to Vogue Knitting Live. It scares me.
Okay,
it looks fabulous, though. They always get the best
They do.
instructors and makers. And
I would love to do that.
It's an incredible festival. And it's right in Times Square in New York. So,
no.
Yes, it's in a big hotel right there. So
you wonder what New York thinks when all these knitters converge.
I bet you they don't even notice.
Probably.
There's so many people there. But in the hotel, they would know for sure. It's like 2 levels of marketplace. Bye.
What are you cleaning?
You guys let the dogs down so you can get pissed in my room.
Well, I didn't exactly
That was your sister.
Let them downstairs.
Okay. Work through that. He's mad.
Life is so tough. So now should we move on to... So anyway, that was very exciting and very new.
That is super
And now
exciting.
we've sort of done a little bit of shopping ourselves over the last...
Yeah, this is the last month, so I haven't bought very much.
Well, I had some stuff come that I'd ordered a while ago and stuff that I've had sitting around.
Is that new?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Is that your second lemonade order?
No, this was it.
Okay, so I've seen that. It's so beautiful.
I haven't shown it on the podcast. I wanted to show it because it's ridiculous. I want to knit it.
Let's show this.
And so when I was away, the Fiber Nook had a pop-up shop for Rose Hill Yarns, who's a local dyer. Robin.
Oh, it was so beautiful.
And I sent out the SOS. I was like, you guys, if you're going to the pop-up shop, I need this yarn.
Robin had it for you.
She's so sweet.
You had no confidence in Amber and I's skill to get you
yarn.
yarn.
I literally sent up a flare. I was like, Robin, are you going to have that? Do you mind?
Yeah, because we got there and she had already put it away.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart. But her yarn is super fun. So let me see what you got.
I got the same, but I got this beautiful green. I'm not usually a green girl, but I love this.
That's like a really, really pretty Kelly green.
This is the yarn skeined up.
So these are her half skein combos, which make really perfect sock, like not super long socks, but like 50 grams.
This
and
is
then plus
this is
20.
25. This is 25 right here.
Yeah, so
I've already broken mine into 2.
So I've made socks with half a skein before, and my leg was like 4 inches long.
Plenty.
Which is fine. But this color, oh my God, it's called Park After Dark.
It's got these navy blips in it.
Oh my God, I love this. So it's kind of crazy speckles.
Isn't it gorgeous?
But the green kind of like washed over it, so it's kind of like minty green and navy and...
Oh my God, I love it so much.
Yeah, I love it.
She had lots. This one is called Forever Country.
That's really pretty. That's a great green.
It kind of just spoke to me, which is weird. I love this like forest olivey green.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So, what was I going to say to you? I think she's at Knit City again.
She is in Knit City.
That's how we discovered her.
Yes.
We were like, oh my gosh, this lady's from Edmonton. Look at her booth. We had no idea she was even around.
If any local to Calgary, Red Deer, Alberta, any area, there is a Lacombe Fiber Festival this coming Saturday that we're going to. You guys, there is a million yarny
We're finally
people.
Getting it together and getting to the Lacombe Fiber Fest. I can't wait.
There's a lot of dyers.
So thanks for picking that up for me. I can't wait. And this contrast is ridiculous. It's so good. It's such a magenta-y.
Right?
It's going to be so great.
Okay. This popped up in my Instagram.
I don't know how you found this.
I follow her.
Okay. I'd never heard of this dyer before, but...
Do you follow her now?
Yes.
Her names
She sounds awesome.
Her names are ridiculously cheeky. This is called Haunted Ass. Look at this.
This is Whimsical Wood Yarn Company, and her slogan is, because life's too short to knit with shitty yarn.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I couldn't agree
More.
whatever your yarn is, you love it. Like knit with something you love, right? But she does have some super cheeky names.
But her yarn is gorgeous.
The colors are beautiful.
This is going to micro stripe because almost half of it is dyed. It's going to be a gorgeous little You guys, I can't wait.
And this is our like knit along. We're going to knit socks the same.
Yeah.
Okay. I love it. That's really, really fun. I love this color. Haunted Ass. And you know, I'm not usually are we going to call these Halloween? I would think so.
Yeah.
This is like the most beautiful Halloween color I've ever seen.
Can I cheat and crank a tube? Yeah. Totally. I am over hand knitting socks. I am over it.
I am so over it. I know. I do love a good crank session, Jodi.
Okay, let's next. Show me what's next.
I ordered. Okay, I do have a few things here, and I have something for you.
What?
This is for you.
Crazy Town.
This is from. Okay,
Oh God, that cotton's soft.
Isn't it soft? This is a t-shirt that I saw on the Gigi Made It podcast. This is her daughter, Shelby. She sells these shirts. It says, drink your water, eat your vegetables, wear your sunscreen, and mind your business. I just thought it was awesome. So I bought one for each of us.
Thank you so much. Don't you love a fun t-shirt?
And it's super soft, and it came super fast.
Yeah, Gigi stuff from New. They came quick.
Yeah, so they've got these shops on a website that markets this kind of thing, and you can put your logo on stuff, and it comes.
So she designs them.
Yeah, this is her. She made this up.
I love it. And mind your damn business,
right? I see. I'm following her somewhere else. Oh, this is the Grocery Girls account. That's why. This is. I know, Jodi.
I have hair envy you won't believe.
Everything envy. She's just a lovely young lady, and I love her Instagram feed. Every single time. Yeah, but she's made these t-shirts, and you can get it in lots of different colors. So, see, here she is in the gray one. I had a really hard time picking colors, but I thought, you know what? Let's go black. And talking about inclusion, she has a lot of sizes available in this t-shirt.
Really?
Like, yes. So I feel like there's something there for most people.
Which I love.
Oh my God, look at her pin. She's actually into makeup. Makeup is her thing. Not knitting. Makeup is her thing.
Is she not a
That's
knitter
her pin.
at all? I don't think, is she?
No. But if you watch the Gigi Made It
she's always on it.
YouTube videos or her son or Instagram or whatever, this is her daughter, so you've seen her a lot. I should tell you the podcast I've been watching, but Gigi Made It is one that uploads every Sunday, and I've been keeping up with Gigi. I do love my time with her. Here it is in green.
Oh, the green's fun.
Yeah. So I got actually like a curvy version for us.
Okay,
so I'm wondering about the size, to be honest with you. I feel like I got too big of a size. But that's easy to fix if you're...
I love it so much.
Yeah, it'll be really slouchy and fun hanging out shirt. I love it. I love it.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
I love it. The cotton's beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be too big.
I don't think so either. Once I put it on, who am I
Watch
kidding?
it be really tight.
Who am I kidding?
After you said, I think it's way too big. Okay, speaking of hair,
'Kay.
I follow my pretty brown doll. You
Oh.
guys, okay, so she's a maker. She makes crochets.
Oh, I think I know her.
Okay, and you can customize the hair, you customize the color, you customize what she wears, he or she wears.
Yolanda.
But speaking of...
So does she sell... Oh, yeah. Click below to order a doll or patterns
Yeah.
or classes.
Yeah. And when I said Hair Crush Monday, this is my daughter Madison's ultimate hair.
Yeah, that is stunning. That's a beautiful photo.
Isn't that? It's Hair Crush. She said, just because Hair Crush Monday.
And look at the hair on this doll.
Like, you get to pick the different... Oh, my gosh.
Again, another reason I wish I crocheted. I got to get it together, you guys.
Look at these dolls, you guys.
Okay, stop it. The glasses...
You guys, do you know how many times I've gone over and almost ordered?
Okay, we have to write this down because don't forget this for the show notes. I really want to put this in the show notes.
Okay. Do you have a pen?
Cute.
I don't have a pen. Anyway,
I don't have one
I
with
love
me,
her
but-
so much. I get such joy out of looking at her dolls.
And she's got boy ones.
Look at Crochet Beast.
Look, boy doll.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
See?
Super fun.
And I found this beautiful maker from...
Look at that. With the hair wrap.
Yes. Oh my God.
Holy moly. How fun.
Anyway.
So can you order maybe kits? You can order a doll.
I want it.
Anyway, I don't think kits. Don't go crazy with kits. I'm not sure. My Pretty
Isn't
Brown
she-
Doll.
Oh my God, I love her so much.
My Pretty Brown Doll. How to order a doll. There's tutorials.
And she sells patterns.
Her patterns are on Etsy and Ravelry.
Yeah.
And she's got a workshop that you can purchase. And an Afro doll hair tutorial.
Because there's tons of different kinds of hair, you guys, you can pick.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah, I love her. So when we talked about hair
If
crush,
there was a knit version, I would cast on today.
she's beautiful.
Those are gorgeous. Crocheters.
I do think
I got to learn how to crochet.
crocheter has the hand up when you're doing the amigurumi. That's nice.
Amigurumi.
The type, not type of characters where there's fine work. I feel like crochet has a bit of an edge.
I don't know because Susan
You're right.
B. Anderson makes beautiful ones, and the little cotton rabbit, she does amazing patterns that are
That's
beautiful too.
true.
But I think the crochet ones are faster for sure.
Way.
Faster. They use more yarn,
Yeah.
and they might even produce a sturdier fabric.
Yeah.
But
They have their pros and
you're
cons.
right. You might be right about shaping. Like crochet is easier to make weird shapes.
Right.
You're right. I
Yeah.
think you're right. Okay. So anyway, I hope you love your t-shirt. I love it. I haven't even
Thank
worn
you
it
so
yet.
much.
I've been waiting,
I love
waiting,
it so
waiting.
much. You guys, I can't tell you how excited I am for Knit City.
Jodi, these colors are ridiculous. I'm super excited for Knit City. Before you leave today, I want to run a flight by you, and then we'll book it.
Do you think we're going to leave on that same flight?
Yeah, I can leave on that same flight, but just for coming home. What time you want to come home?
Oh,
Like 6 o'clock or something. It was.
did
I
we
don't know
like
what time.
that? I thought we felt like in
Yeah, that's why I wanted to run it
limbo
by you.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so
I do like the chance to go to the market again on Sunday, but Jodi, yes.
So Plucky, these are from the Plucky Fall palette that was the dye for you about 3 weeks ago. 4
Remember,
weeks
this is
ago.
the color you were like, what should I get? What should I get? Do you like it?
Love. That's my main color of my sweater.
Give a Hoot, it's
Yeah.
called. And that's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah. So
Somebody's phoning you.
I
You're so
couldn't
popular.
I couldn't decide what color, so I got several.
But that's the thing with Plucky. They're so good with colors. This is going to be, I mean, however many you put together for a colorwork sweater is going to be beautiful. You'll use all of this for hats and whatever.
Yeah. This is her snug worsted base, which is a merino cashmere alpaca.
70 merino, 20 cashmere, 10 alpaca. Well, no wonder it feels like butter. It would be a really drapey,
Okay,
slouchy
I'm going to show
hat
you what
too,
I was
Jodi.
thinking for
This gold. Corn maize. What? M-A-I-Z-E.
maize. I was kind of thinking this.
Oh, that's so pretty.
See,
I feel like it needs a pop.
you don't think the blue?
No, I do like that. I do like that. And I
Or what
love...
about the yellow? Bring me the yellow.
No. The green was amazing.
Yeah.
They're all amazing.
Do you know what the trouble is? Now I have too many colors. I don't know which ones to put together.
Nah, you'll put them together. It'll be work. Here's Pumpkin Patch.
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
So yes, Jodi, I love what you picked. Gray.
God, I love my t-shirt.
Good. I'm so glad. Okay, I love it. You scored big. I just... ugh.
Yeah, it came yesterday. I've been tracking this. I do have a box of Plucky that got lost in the mail.
It'll come. We'll figure it out.
They're replacing it. Of course. I mean, their customer service is incredible.
Yeah, Jodi. This is an incredible blue.
With red?
Waders.
With the red, like
Is
that.
this was your palette? No, the green too?
I don't know if the green's going
I
to be
love the
in
green.
there.
I love the green. You don't have to. I mean, the sweater only uses...
Not
Okay, look
purple.
at those
Not
three
purple.
together.
Oh, yeah.
That's beautiful
Hold
too.
your horses.
Here's your phone right here.
Okay, thank you.
Jodi, I think what you picked is amazing.
I got too many.
I think even purple would be really nice in here. Yeah, purple's nice in there. See?
Oh, yes, purple's gorgeous
That's really nice in there.
Sorry, I just
And the
to send a
colors
little
you have
text.
left are all amazing
text.
together.
Right?
Yeah.
With the navy in there?
Yeah. It's like 2 palettes.
Yeah, it is too. And I
Yeah.
kind of knew that when I...
Yeah. But you love colorwork sweaters, so that's great.
Yeah.
Jodi, I love it. Way to go. Okay, so when we did our nomadic knits patterns, the yarn
Yes.
I used for my socks, the main color
Yeah.
was by Urban Girl Yarns,
Okay.
who's Sheila.
Oh, cute. Oh my God, Sheila, your sticker. I know.
Isn't it so
I recognize her.
cute?
Yes.
Her logo's awesome. So this is the color that I used for my socks. It's called Steel Matters. No, wait a minute. What the heck? I thought it was called Steel Matter.
Yeah, right here.
But then it's... Oh, okay, I see Virginia. This is
That
a
must be her
Virginia
base.
base. 125 grams. No wonder I had so much left over. 125 grams, 480 yards, and it's a 90-10 superwash merino nylon.
Boy, that's a generous gain of yarn.
It's very, like, to me, I thought it was like 80-20. Like, it's very round, plump.
Yeah.
It showed the cables,
Beautifully.
like the twisted stitches.
Yeah.
It just popped. And I just loved the color, so I really wanted it. So I have that.
That color.
It's such a good gray.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Isn't it? And isn't it soft?
It smells so good.
So, and
It's like
then
a steely gray, huh?
it's, yeah, totally is. Steel matters. And I was in her shop, which is on Etsy, and I saw this speckled, and I was like, ooh, that's kind of autumny, and it would be so great with the gray. And then I saw the name is Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and I was like,
Done.
click, add to cart.
Okay, that's going to be gorgeous in a cake. Wound up.
love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Wow.
So it's super autumny,
but soft.
but soft, exactly. So it's kind of like a creamy base with the same kind of steely gray, I think, even black.
Oh, wow.
But then she's got the gold and the autumny orange. It's sort of like a greeny. Anyway, I was just in love with with it.
That's really, really beautiful.
In love with it. And it's so soft. Her yarn, I actually thought shawl for these two would be really nice.
Okay, it's super soft.
And you get tons of yarn. Like, these are 125 grams, 480 yards. That is a lot of yarn.
That's a lot of yarn. How many meters? Is it more meters?
Less meters, because
Yeah,
meters
right.
are longer.
Okay.
So this will be about 440 meters. 450 meters?
Is the meter shorter?
No, meters are longer. It's 2.2 yards equals 1 meter. No, I'm lying. Yards are 3 feet, and meters are a little bit longer than that. So
There are people screaming
it's not
at the screen.
2.2. 2.2 is the pounds to kilograms. Sorry.
Yes.
The yards to meters are about 10% longer, I want to say.
So not a ton.
It's not a ton, but it ends up to be several yards if you're dealing with 480 of them, right? Just do yards to meters and sort of a conversion thing will come up. I think it'll be about 440. So if you put
You're
in
right,
put in
91.
480 there.
Okay.
Yeah, 438 meters. So 480 yards is 438
There was
meters.
91.
You basically take 10% off the yards.
Exactly.
So I rounded it up to 50. So 480,
Perfect.
10% was,
Yeah.
put 50. So that's how I do it. But then look at what else was in her shop.
That red is so
I
vibrant.
feel like a good red is really hard to come by. And I would love a pair of Christmas socks. And to me, they have to be red. So
Yes, they have to be red.
this red is called Streetwalker.
What's that in reference to?
Huh?
Oh, okay. I was thinking of White Walker. Isn't that Game of Thrones?
White Walker is Game of Thrones.
Okay,
Streetwalker is not.
Okay.
Actually, she didn't write that on here, but that's the name that I remember from the...
Okay. It's
Anyway.
just not written on there.
So her Etsy shop is Urban Girl Yarns.
You guys look at those two together.
Yeah. It's so beautiful. Her colors are amazing. And the yarn that I was so happy to discover a new dyer.
It is so pretty.
And to be so over the moon in love with the yarn. So
I must follow her on Instagram because I know that label.
her name is Sheila.
Urban.
And her logo is raised in the country and died in the city. And if you get the Nomadic Knits issue, Nomadic Nuts.
I'm sorry, I didn't follow you. Now I follow you.
Nomadic
Sheila.
Nuts. No, it gives a little bio in there of her, and she was in the military. I just found that super interesting. This is not her first career, so I love learning about people. But
I love their bio. Like I love a good story.
I do. I love it. So
you know what I love? Birth stories.
Yeah, those are good too.
Sorry, I keep interrupting.
That's okay. I love it. So Urban Girl Yarns, this Ruth Bader Ginsburg has been calling my name since it came in, so I'm very excited now.
She's a beautiful dyer. Great Instagram.
Do you have other things that you brought?
One more.
Okay. This is ridiculous, this yarn. How much do you love it?
I treated myself. This is a special yarn. It's Beauregard DK. They call it Beau DK. It's 300 yards and it's yak cashmere.
It's really yummy.
So this color is called Smoke and Mirrors. It is a very tonal, very light gray.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I needed it. Look at
It's basically almost this color.
Yes.
Not quite.
Yeah.
So when we were at Wool and Honey, they had a couple of garments knit in this yarn. It makes
You guys won't believe it.
the most soft and dreamy sweaters, but shawl.
I felt like this needed to be around my neck.
A cowl,
Yeah.
something like that. But it's an amazing base, and it really is a beautiful weight. It's a really nice DK.
It's got
a halo
can't really
without
see.
mohair. Like I don't know. It was such a unique base. I had to try it too. I do have some. When I cast it on, I'll show you.
It feels like my ovaries are going to fall out today.
That's why you're having all the hot flashes,
Oh, yeah,
probably.
probably. So this also came. I don't know what it was going to be. Maybe a hat. I don't know. But I think it's got a...
It's really beautiful.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
What about a double wrap cowl?
That would be gorgeous.
Yeah. Or shawl. DK.
Anyway, yeah, it's so pretty.
Okay, I ordered something a while ago, and I'm so happy that it's here. And this is a Canadian maker that...
That looks like a giant skein of yarn.
It is a giant skein of yarn. This is the inspiration photo.
Did you see it before you ordered?
Yep. So they have a beautiful website. This is the Blue Brick.
What great photography.
They do, everything. This lady... Now, when we met them at Knit City a couple of years ago, I was not familiar with their yarn. And now I'm such a fangirl. I would love to meet her again.
At Knit City?
Yeah.
Is she gonna be there again?
Stephen West was there. She was at Valley Yarn, had some of her yarn. And so we met lickety-split,
I know.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
And now I'm familiar with what they do. She's incredible. She makes pottery. She does all the photography. She makes these incredible gradient skeins of yarn.
Well, look at that, you guys.
The color palettes, I hope you guys go follow them on Instagram at the very least to see what they do. This is her, okay, she's now doing skeins of a gradient sweater.
How big is that?
She's done the math. She's done, there are several sizes available.
So each skein is a different gradient?
She's the Blue Brickish on...
Okay, I don't follow her. I have to follow her.
Yes, you have to follow her. Let me show you what she's doing with her yarn. She does pottery to match her yarn. Anyway, she's just this amazingly talented...
Oh, I do follow her. Never mind.
Amazing. Like, it's one of those people that you're just like, well, of course you can do that because you can do anything. I'm trying to find her gradient sweater that was so amazing. So that was her new project to get... What the heck? Oh, yeah. Here we go. There's one of her colors.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. So I'm not sure how she works it out, but it is... And now they have an actual brick and mortar studio in Toronto now, so you're going to be able to go there.
Ooh.
I think to buy yarn, and they're going to host knit nights, and it is their dye studio, as well as...
Oh, they're Toronto.
Look, she makes pottery. That's ridiculous. That's so amazing. You would think, well, that's your talent. No.
Look at this.
The yarn, too.
Look how cute this photo is.
They're so
Does her
cute.
partner dye with her?
I wish I
it says
knew.
a 4-year-old photo from when our yarn business was new.
Right. So I do think it's the two of them. They also are amazing
Oh my God, could
puppy parents. They're
could they be
crazy
a
about their
cuter
dogs.
couple?
No, they
Oh
couldn't be
my
cuter.
gosh.
They're puppy parents.
Their Instagram is beautiful.
Yeah, super gorgeous. Anyway, they had so here's pottery matching the yarn she's dyed.
Her palette is beautiful. Her palette. Look at that piece of pottery.
I really want some of her pottery.
So she makes and sells pottery as well.
Yeah. Not all the time. And she
Doesn't her dog look like
She
Brandy?
used to do jewelry that matched. She can make jewelry too. She would do like a pendant necklace in the same gradient and be inspired by that stone and make yarn that matched it. Like my mind is gonna blow.
This looks like our old dog Brandy.
It totally does.
We had Springer Spaniels too.
So I chose her. This is her rose gold color, and I bought the woolly mammoth skein, which is 731 meters.
Do you have the option?
It's a 200-gram skein. Oh yeah, you can get this when you go to their website. You can pick this color.
Yeah.
And then it's available on sock. It's available on DK. It's available in just a regular 400 meter
it's dyed
skein.
to order.
It's dyed to
love
order.
that.
So they had look at the colors in there. So this gradient goes light to dark or dark to light, but it will make like a 2 skein shawl out of this one ball.
It's so beautiful.
I agree. And it's very hard to pick their colors. She
love
has
her label.
amazing photography. She designs patterns that I think there's some free ones on Ravelry, but they also have pattern books.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're incredible makers. It's hand-painted yarn. Hand-painted with love in Canada. So this is for sure going to be a shawl.
Yes,
but if
it will.
I had like a young person in my life, you could do a sweater. Like this is 200 grams of yarn. 2 skeins of yarn can make easily
To fit who?
like a little
A
person.
baby.
Yeah, like a baby sweater. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Thank God I don't, because I want to knit it for myself.
I know.
But this is someone that really blows my mind. I wish she was going to be at Knit City. I wonder if she'll be at Knit City Montreal. We might have to go to Knit City Montreal.
Maybe they'll hire us.
To do what?
To be ambassadors. I don't know. Anything we will do. We will volunteer and take tickets at the front door.
Totally. I'll sweep booths. I will fetch water. I will do whatever you need.
Come on. We won't do that.
Jody will watch me fetch water and sweep.
While I'm sitting taking tickets.
Right. Anyway.
It's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful. And it's so soft. Like, feel it. I don't know what... It's superwash merino. It's single ply. It's going to drape like a dream.
You guys, if you haven't tried single ply, we've talked about it before. It's a beautiful...
Whoever said they didn't like single ply?
Me.
Me too.
Yeah. Until I knit with it.
It's crazy talk is what it is.
Well, my first instinct goes to, oh, that's going to pill really
it's
quick.
Twisted so tight it doesn't.
You guys, it doesn't.
It
pills less fast for me than a twisted yarn.
Well, I agree. So anyway, she does like this kind of gradient, this kind of color, like every color you can imagine.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
They're amazing. So
wow.
Yeah, there's a couple of 2 skein shawls that I've got my eye on, but I haven't knit a shawl for a while, so I'd like to. Well, that's not true. I just finished one, but a triangle. I'm thinking triangle. I'm actually thinking bark lines for myself because I made bark lines for Mum for Christmas last year.
I love it so much.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great?
I'm just going to show you one shawl that popped up on this Instagram.
Okay.
The Blue Brickish.
Oh, okay.
This is Tammy Gore.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's new?
New shawl design from amazingly talented Tammy Gore. It's called Cohesive. It uses 1 gradient skein paired with 1 tonal skein.
Oh, cool.
So it's knit in her...
So you pick a gradient and a tonal and just alternate them. Oh, I love that shape.
But how fun is that, you guys?
Yes. Oh my God. Is that my color? Is that rose gold?
I don't know.
That's really pretty.
It's gotta be.
I think it is. Oh.
Don't you love these blips that she's made rather than just
little
stripes?
short rows.
Let me tell you, Tammy Gore is the one to watch.
Totally.
If I was going to put my money...
Where's she from?
I don't know, but God, I am just crazy about her designs.
I agree. I went to her Ravelry page, and I would love to knit every...
New Jersey.
Oh, you're kidding.
I don't know
cool
if she
is
was...
that? She'll probably be at Rhinebeck.
Have you guys seen this other shawl she did?
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Is that the one?
It's totally blowing out.
Is there one? Is that new design that she's not done yet? Or is that...
This one is...
Like, is there a full picture of that? When was that from?
No, this one's out already.
There's no, like, glamour shot of it.
That's
if you go
it.
back up. No, that's not it. That's the one Amber just knit. That's it.
Oh.
So I don't think it's out yet.
Working on the border and trying to decide whether
So
to
it's
add
coming.
tassels or pom-poms. Both.
Pom-poms.
Yeah.
Although I love a good tassel.
Okay, this is a new one coming for
Yeah.
Tammy Gore, you guys. Set your clocks.
Okay, I have some dream knitting.
Okay, good.
Um,
Tracy, I have this.
you have the pattern?
I just bought this
Me too.
because the sweater popped up in my Instagram.
It's worsted weight, which is very exciting. It's really hard to see. Well,
No,
not
you can
so
see
bad.
it perfectly.
Now, this is brand new from Julie Hoover. It's called Colvin, but it's knit in hinterland yarn, which is 100% Canadian. Hannah Lee is out on Vancouver Island. She raises her alpacas, and it's a 50-50-ish. I don't know the total numbers. Alpaca wool blend, and it's all
beautiful.
natural.
Yeah, it's not dyed.
It's not dyed, I
No.
think, right? But she's got these natural colors,
Right,
like
she's
kind
got
of a honey
brown.
color.
Yes.
Anyway, I do have a sweater quantity in, I think, this exact color. It's a very creamy color.
No.
Yes, I think I can knit this exact sweater with yarn that I have.
Yeah.
It's Hannah Lee's yarn. So I just saw that and thought, like, this is, like, I love this so much. It's
I saw you have your
really-
turtle dove today and thought, why didn't I pull mine out?
Oh my God. So this is the Turtle Dove by Melissa from Espace Tricot. And it's knit in that Luft yarn by Woolfolk,
Yeah.
which pricey. But it's almost 50-50 wool cotton. The tube that the yarn is blown into is cotton.
Shaft.
You, Jody.
It's the shaft.
No, it's not, actually. It's got cotton. But so I was nervous about the sweater kind of smelling, because like wool is antibacterial. You hardly ever have to wash it. And it never really smelled, but I did wash this for the first time at the beginning of the summer, and it washed awesome.
Okay, but don't get scared when you put it in water and take it out for the first time because it looks like it's a mess.
You can't hold it up. You can't put any weight on it. Like, you can't hold it up like this. You have to press it in the sink, press out the water, and then lay it in a towel and roll it out. Because if you pull it up like that, the weight will stretch it
Yeah.
out. It's very heavy with the cotton. But then you just lay it out nicely. I didn't even pin it. I just, like, laid it out to dry.
Yeah.
It was great.
Do you fluff it in the dryer ever once it's dry?
No.
Once it's completely dry, like on air fluff. Don't look at me like I'm crazy.
No. The dryer is your enemy with sweaters.
Complete air fluff.
Unless it's superwash and it's gotten way out of shape, then the dryer can pull it in a little bit for you. No, I don't
Okay.
put this on air fluff.
Okay.
I didn't have to. Did you
Yeah.
do that? How's yours looking? Good?
No,
Fine?
It's a belly shirt. No, I didn't.
Crop top.
I'm just wondering, because sometimes, when you hand wash stuff, it might get a little crusty.
Well,
Not stiff. Not...
I don't know what you're washing your stuff in, and I don't want to know. No, I didn't find that. I just used soak or Eucalyptus or
Okay.
whatever, and
Okay.
it's not crusty.
Okay.
But thanks for asking. Okay, dream knitting number 2
Okay.
is the Golden Horizon sweater.
I do love that, too.
I totally love it. I bought this one. I was actually waiting for this one to come out.
I feel like for me, I would have to bring the neckline up a titch.
That's the only thing I'm
Worried about?
a little bit, that it's scoopy, but I love it. And she's got short rows at the bottom. It's a curved. There's other pictures at the
Yeah.
back. This is by Tina Say.
I saw this on Instagram again.
It's so
and thought,
beautiful.
Oh, just the color she had chosen, the shape, the stripe color, I thought was so pretty.
Now, I haven't delved into it. I think it's top down.
Yeah.
So to me, the scoopy neckline, I could just cast on.
Fewer stitches and
think
work out.
so.
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
But I think I could work it out so that the neckline would be more comfortable for me. But it's
a beautiful sweater.
She looks amazing. The sweater is gorgeous. And I feel like it's another one of those shapes that you would just wear all the time.
Yes.
Like just throw it on and wear it all the time.
And a shape that's going to fit most.
Flattering.
Yes.
Yes.
Most, if not all, shapes.
So I love that. And actually, Tina, I just listened to an interview with Tina on the Collage Creative podcast. It's an audio podcast with Amy Small. And so I really liked hearing about
Biggie Smalls.
her. She's a fashion design graduate, and she works for a company. She's got a day job still. This is all on the side for her designing. I can't imagine that'll be for much longer, but she has a cool job. She majored in like knitwear fabric in college.
Wow.
And she does, her day job is knitting like lacrosse nets on these, like it's a big deal company.
Yeah.
But it's in the sports field. It's
Yeah.
plasticky yarns that knitting these other things. Anyway, it sounded really cool.
Okay, as soon as I hear the word big or Smalls, I think of Biggie. And Bethany Frankel named her dogs Biggie and Smalls. So every time I hear Smalls or Biggie,
You think of Bethany Frankel's dogs?
it's all, yeah.
My last dream knit, and I know this would be one for you too,
Yeah, it is.
literally came out yesterday. It is a worsted weight shawl by Shannon Cook.
God, she doesn't just hit a home run. She knocks it out of the park.
She's so talented. She's so talented. And her last shawl was the Courage shawl, and it was mosaic knitting, multicolors.
Yeah.
This is all one color. It's
Tassels.
it's about 2.5 skeins of worsted weight yarn.
She does that like a heavyweight shawl.
Why couldn't you use DK? You worsted
absolutely
DK,
could.
whatever you have around.
Sport and just continue the pattern to make it a little bigger.
Shawls are so flexible because you don't actually have to have it fit. And there's 3 tassels. And another thing she's amazing at is her photography. Her layout and models and photography are gorgeous.
I actually thought when I saw this again, and like every time I see a pattern of hers, whoever produces her photos, I'm sure she does.
hires a photographer, I think,
Okay.
and they work together. But yeah, it's
They're
her vision,
stunning,
right?
Yeah, they're stunning.
Yeah, super professional. She's amazing. So there's another dream knit that I would love to cast on.
It is so friggin' beautiful.
Yeah, it's garter and then this really cool texture stitch and then a little bit of garter. And then she's got a picot bind off, hello, and tassels. I totally need to knit this.
Pretty.
She's done it in Ritual Dyes yarn, I believe, a worsted weight. But like I said, lots and lots of things will work.
Love it.
So cool.
So, well, I don't want to say, I'm not going to say which of my test knitters because I don't want to get it wrong and give credit to somebody else. But that Harvest Crown hat that I knit with the minis, she knit hers with a gradient set.
That's gorgeous.
I just have to show that. Isn't
That's
that beautiful?
Beautiful.
Yeah. I think it's Laura, but I'm not sure. But anyway, to me,
That's amazing.
that took my breath away.
Yeah.
Like it's seamless. Some of those gradient sets are almost seamless.
Yes.
And that's what hers look like. Anyway.
Well, I think you can get this blue brick yarn gradient like in a one
that be
skein,
gorgeous?
like one skein of worsted. Yeah.
God.
You're probably getting election phone calls. That's an election phone call.
Don't bug me.
Yeah, don't bug me. So that's it. Oh my God, we're over 2 hours. That gives me like armpit boob sweat. We're so long.
I only have my bags to show. I'm done. Were you
Good.
done?
I'm done. I have a couple of things that I'll share with you next time, but
I think you should show the lemonade shop yarn.
I love it.
You need to show it.
Sitting on it. I love the Lemonade Shop. I've only ever bought Lemonade Shop for you.
Is that Oreo? What's the other one? Oreo?
This is Sexarella.
I don't have that one. It's
Coral
beautiful.
speckles.
Oh my
Every
God.
color speckle in. I can't even get it to be the right color, really.
Or put it super close.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, there. Put it
Yeah.
there. I don't know.
Trust me, it's awesome. It's called Hello Sexarella, and it's very like neon peachy kind of color. And this is the Toxic Hippo, which is a real classic one for her, and that's exactly what it looks like.
I've got bags in that.
Oh, it's so good.
Isn't that good?
Do you have one today? Or no? Anyway, it's awesome. It's a super speckled medium gray. She's amazing.
It is. Oh,
Heather is in Colorado, and she's got a super fun logo. Look at that. Oh, look, that's pretty. Am I getting closer with this
Tracie,
yarn?
stop. There it is.
There you go. That's the yarn. Ish.
Oh, I'm out of toxic hippo.
Well, there'll be more another
There'll be
time.
more. I just
Anyway,
wanna show you.
I can see why you'd want to make fabric out of it because it's amazing.
She's actually had some new
So I don't
colors come
know.
out.
I just thought socks, but who knows? It's a 75-25, 459 yards.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
I think socks with speckled stripes would be so fun.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, really
It's
fun.
super hard to pick in her shop because her colors are amazing. She's really bold, fun color.
I don't love artificial sweetener.
I've never tried one of those. Jackson likes those. I feel like I'm over it. I really love flavored water though.
You know what I love?
Not like fake flavor. Like I don't know how they make these like bubbly water with the grapefruit and it's got no sugar, it's all natural flavor or whatever.
Yeah.
I love those.
Maybe like an extract.
I don't know. I don't want to know really.
You don't want to know.
I probably don't want to know.
So I just bought a snippet of a few bags. You guys, I've loaded the shop up and everything's on sale for the month of September.
That's amazing.
Beach glass. This was a real favorite. This is Nicole of Hugh Loco's colorway from her fall last year. It's still available.
That's romantic. That's beautiful.
It's yes.
Really, 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 really beautiful.
Yeah. So I have this and also the zippered and a tote.
Oh my God, Jode, you've
Yeah.
been so busy. That's beautiful. Oh, so cute.
So this is my new sock sack.
Oh my God.
And it's I kind of did it so it's almost like a little mini bucket.
I was going to say, it's really roomy and shorter.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And then I've put two.
Look at your twine.
Yeah.
I love
This is,
it.
I ordered
Sorry,
the
not
wrong
twine.
color.
I love it.
What do you call this?
Well, it's a heavy cotton rope, right?
Yeah.
Cotton?
Cotton rope, yeah. It's actually macrame stuff.
Macrame cord? Okay.
But I don't think it's the stuff I'm ultimately going to be my last pick.
Oh, okay.
Super
cute.
Yeah.
Jode.
Typewriter in a big tote.
Cool.
I have
This color's pretty too.
This is Antonella. It's sweater weather.
I have this as a tote bag and it's gorgeous.
It's just folded right now, but isn't it pretty?
Yeah. It's got that really kind of warm base and then the soft speckles.
Perfect for fall.
Yeah.
This is House of Dolls from Renee.
I love this one.
Isn't that
So that's
gorgeous?
a spun right round color.
Oh,
Oh my God, that's so
Antique
pretty.
Shop from Flock Fiber.
Yes, it is. And Flock Fiber will be at Lacombe Festival.
So I'm showing you these colors, but this is available on 4 different bags. I'm just showing you a few different.
I want to buy this one. Can I give you cash at the door?
No, you can just have it.
No, Jody.
Yes, you can just have it.
I'm paying you.
You're not.
Yes, I am. Don't be like that.
Yeah.
So bad.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Oh my God.
Our friend Babs.
So cute.
From From Portland.
Yes.
Right?
From Vancouver, Washington.
From Vancouver, Washington. She messaged me at the beginning of the summer, and she said, I would love a citrus pot bucket tote. I said, no problem, Babs. I'll get back to you next week. I'll order the fabric, and I'll get it to you, no problem. Well, I ordered the fabric, went away on holidays, and totally forgot until the end of August.
Oops.
So I just messaged her and said, you know what? I have nothing to say, but I forgot. Mm-hmm. And they're in the shop right now. I'm saving you one. So one's going to her this week.
Good.
But Bab said to say hello.
Aww.
And
She's
then,
a sweetheart. Of course I remember. I'll never forget.
Yeah. Wasn't she funny?
That's awesome. Is that Bohemian Rhapsody?
No, this
What
is called
is
Jubilee. And it's spun right round.
It's beautiful.
So this is the large bag.
Your sweater bag.
I like them not to be like a giant deep. So my choice is to be a touch wider
Jody, I love that.
than narrower and taller. That's what I chose for my bags. But I love it. So these are just a few of the fabrics, you guys. The Etsy store is packed with bags, and they're all on sale. And they're all ready to. It says 2 to 3 weeks shipping. They're all finished.
They are.
They're all finished. So they'll ship within 3 days.
They're beautiful. This is
Do you want that one too?
No. Only if I can buy it.
You're welcome to keep both of them.
I'm buying it.
You're not buying it.
Jody.
You just bought me a t-shirt.
So what?
You can have it. It's yours.
Okay, instead of buying me pants, because I just gave you
Good.
pants.
2 bags.
I'll take a bag. No, I'm not taking 2 bags.
Yes, you're taking 2 bags.
1 bag is plenty.
No, those pants were
I have a million.
expensive.
They were not.
Yeah, well, they weren't cheap.
No, they weren't.
Anyway,
We can trade.
that's it for me.
Jody, I'm so happy to be back.
Yeah, now we're
I feel bad when we have a big
Lull.
break like that, and it was kind of It's weird that both of us went away. Yeah, so we're going to test out some new Addy needles.
We're not going to talk about them in extent today. We're just going to show you how excited we are to get them.
Yeah. So Addy has a new rocket needle, they're called Rocket Squared. And so Skacel Needles got in touch with us and they said, hey, do you want to try and review these new needles? And let me tell you, the slick Addy Rockets were my first needle love affair. And I feel like these are going to be amazing. I already know I think it's going to be amazing. God. But I want to read more about the whole why are they like this?
It's a textured and squared for ergonomic comfort, long taper and sharp tips, slick turbo finish, smooth joins, and pliable cable.
I mean, I really always love the end of an Addy needle and the slick finish of an Addy.
So we've always been Addy fans. So we're going to use them in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And we will get back to you. We have a feeling these are going to be A++.
Hey, you know what? I'm actually doing a yarn review, and I'm going to be able to combine my yarn review and this needle. The yarn that came yesterday is the right weight for this needle.
What yarn review?
I'll show you.
What the hell?
It's Blacker Yarns. You can review it if you want me to split it.
No, I don't.
They have a birthday yarn.
That's hilarious.
They do a birthday yarn every year, and they're all like, they're an English company. And they have all British breed sheep and stuff.
That.
It's like a woolen spun,
yeah.
BFL, Shetland.
Nice.
So it's all like UK based natural wools, and
my
they
God,
do
what
beautiful
a great
stuff.
pairing! You're going to be.
So
able
I think
to
I'm
do
going to make
both.
some colorwork mitts with my Blacker yarn with this needle. So I'm going to do colorwork with them. So that'll be really fun. And those are both companies. I'm happy to. Happy to review already.
So
I'm already fans. I'm already fans. But yeah, so I'm so happy to be back. I hope everybody had a good August.
People are busy knitting their Rhinebeck sweaters, Knit City sweaters.
I hope to have a finished sweater, my Simple Summer sweater next time.
I kind of wish we were going to Rhinebeck just because of where it was so
That's
beautiful.
never like you. You're never FOMO.
No, you know what? I'm not missing out on the Rhinebeck.
Right.
I'm missing out on the upstate New York.
The cider donuts, the apple cider donuts. But don't you remember how hot it was when we were there? We knit these damn sweaters and sweat our...
I never wore a sweater.
I wore mine and sweat because
you worked so hard
fingering weight, and I finished it, and I'm wearing it. It actually wasn't so hot for...
Well, now we're dummies because... Well, not really. Now we have some linen things in our wardrobes.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, all you folks going to Rhinebeck, you will have a ball. We are going to Knit City and couldn't be more excited.
I would never miss Knit City.
Never.
No.
Never.
That's our Canadian Rhinebeck.
So, and now Knit City's also doing one in Montreal at the end of March, which is very exciting.
Excellent timing for that for us.
I actually am available. I can be there. I've wanted to go to Montreal anyway, so maybe we'll make that work. We'll see.
Max and his part...
Max and Vincent, we're going to meet them at Knit City. We're going to go to Knit Night at Knit City.
I'm going to be blushing.
We will do...
Oh, yes, you guys. We're going to be involved. What? I know they're gay, but whatever. They're so good looking. We are going to talk about... We are part of the pub night. You might want to be at my table. I don't even think I came on the points board last year. But we're also going to be part of the Knit Night on Thursday night.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what that looks like, but we're going to be there. We don't care. It's going to be awesome.
In 2 weeks, we will let you know where and when.
We'll have more
happening.
details.
Yeah.
We'll have more details. But we hope you have a great 2 weeks. Knit on, friends. Have a great couple of weeks.
Goodbye.
Happy knitting.